Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Give me just a moment. I was having a slight issue earlier, just had to check on some stuff. Hope you're all doing well. Let me get my window up. We're gonna be starting with the different thing, and just let me make sure I'm able to like pause the YouTube feed and not have any lag. So we're starting with this super donkey stuff again. I missed a few things in my initial time I started it, so I want to go back and cover those really quick. This is the last time I'm going to be doing the prototype. I wish to finish the entirety of this tonight, so I want to make sure that I'm able to like cover everything that I have seen and everything I can remember. So I'm going to get some music, that way we have something to listen to, and then after that we'll jump right in. I'm sorry if it's just like me doing this for a moment and like no actual gameplay. I'm just getting something good here to listen to, and I think this will work. Hold on, let me see. Gotta unmute my Chrome because I usually leave it on mute. Okay, that should be good. If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know. There, we got some music now, so let's actually play. Just give me a second to check my stuff. Yeah, I think we're good. Hey everybody. Wait, did I pause my stream just a second? Making sure. Okay, yeah, I did. Right, let's get into this. So, yeah, I will explain a little bit of what's going on right now because this is different from my previous sessions, and that's because I played this in my first session to cover this super donkey stuff, but I actually missed a few things, believe it or not. Not like it's much. I played, like, both the little ROMs that are included. So, one thing you can see right here, I didn't see at all. Not even a big deal, just you can apparently go in these like tree trunks over here, and when you do, you can actually transition to another screen, and once that happens, and well, yeah, you go between the background and foreground. It's a little neat detail that I completely missed. I really have to wonder what was like intended with this like build of the game. It's very different from the rest of Yoshi's Island and very weird, but it's also kind of cool. Hey C's, welcome to the stream, glad to see you. Came just in time, I only just got started a little bit ago, and I think tonight might be a long stream. I'm not really a huge fan of doing long sessions, but I want to finish this tonight and be done with it, so we're gonna go through everything. So this is like the thing I had missed out on that was kind of big before that I was wanting to talk about in this, and it's not a big deal, but there's an entire extra room, and I guess you could call this a level, but not really. There's just shit scattered everywhere, and it's not really got any actual good design to it. It's just a cluttered mess. There's a saw here. It doesn't hurt, like, it doesn't hurt you. I've tried to see if there's any way to, like, take damage from it, but as far as I can tell, nothing actually allows that to happen. I even checked since I found out about the background and foreground thing that I would actually realize was in the ROM, and I wanted to point that out earlier. Like, I tried looking for a way to transition this room. As far as I can tell, the weird tree I guess tree stump, I don't know what the right wording for it would be, but yeah, those little trees that are around here, they're not in this area in the beta for some reason, so you can't transition between the screens like that. So if they're programmed to do damage, then the foreground and background mechanics like completely missing on this screen for some reason. I'm not going to spend much time on the super donkey stuff, though. We've already really, like, finished it and got it dry. I'm just trying to get to the transition where you trigger your way back to the other screen. This particular ROM that I'm playing on right now only has, like, 2 levels in it, apparently. Like, it's got the level I was just in. You can see the stuff that I was messing around with earlier, and I could even go back to show it, and that other screen I was on. There's, like, nothing here. The other ROM had, like, more to it. That's really all I was gonna do with this, is show off the little findings I found. Kinda neat. I don't really feel like there's more to say here. I feel like this could have been cool, and they could have, like, expanded this into, like, another game or something, but I think that's enough. let's go ahead and turn off the music now. I'm ready to swap over to, like, the main course and get into the actual prototype. Give me just a second and we'll switch ROMs. Right, here we go. Tonight is going to be filled with a lot. I mean, maybe not too much. We've only technically got, like, one world's worth of content left, and that's World 6, so naturally we're gonna finish that. I found something interesting while I was, like, messing around, though, that I want to, like, show you guys on 2.4. It's nothing crazy. In fact, it's a really, really weird thing. Just like I'm wondering if it's like a bug in the level, but, like, I found a way to complete this. I don't think it's completely intentional, though. I think it's like a thing that just happens from, like, a mechanic I discovered. Also, something I recently found out that I wish I had known for this whole playthrough. If you hit L and up on your controller, I don't know if it's, like, similar to this on keyboard layout, but if you do L and up, you get into this weird little debug-like thing, and you can move Yoshi around on your own and, like, carry him around the level like this, and don't have to worry about, like, where you're actually walking to, so you get stuck, you can use this. This would have came in handy so many streams ago, and would have made things so much easier on me if I knew that existed, but I had no idea this was here, so I ended up doing things the hard way, and I'm not really upset about it, though. I kind of am fine with it, because frankly, I got to check out all the levels, I played them like it was a proper game, and had a better time overall, I feel like, because of it, because I actually got to see, like, tons of cool stuff that I wouldn't have seen otherwise, or I would have probably seen it, but I don't feel like I would have given it the same level of love and attention if I had just done this through every level. Is YouTube's chat okay? Is, like, the stream fine? I'm seeing where we had 3 viewers, and it's now, like, the chat's not only silent, but there's, like, no messages. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I don't know if there's... Okay, I think YouTube's view counter is just, like, glitching out a little bit. Whatever. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this level because I have already technically beat it. Not really, because there's not really a proper way to beat this. By the way, I have to ask something. It's not a big deal. Something that, like, I've been wanting to ask anyway. I'm sure it's just me. Have the streams lately been fine? Like, have you guys been enjoying the streams? I'm only asking because I worry that I'm not doing the best a job with my commentary. I try to do as good of a job as I can and try to be entertaining and make the streams fun for you guys, but sometimes I have problems where it comes to, like, especially, like, thinking up new things to talk about, and it can get really awkward, and I try my best to avoid that. It's not intentional, obviously. Okay, I'm glad to hear that, because it makes me a little self-conscious sometimes, and I run out of stuff that I want to talk about, and then end up having awkward silent points. I know that it's probably not a big deal. Oh wait, I need to do the L up thing before I forget. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, I found something interesting here. When you go to the part where normally you'd fall and die, you see these weird little graphical glitches for starters. There's one where you see, like, lava and something, like, pop up on the screen. It's not showing up right now, but very particular thing will happen if you do this right. Right now, I'm trying to get the trigger for it to happen. I don't really remember how I did this. There's a weird little thing that happens on this level, and maybe any levels where you're falling, I don't know. Like where there's no actual, like, extra part of the level coded in. Okay, yeah, it's doing it, sort of like there's screen scrolling that's happening, and this seem familiar? If it doesn't, I can show you guys what it's from in a second, but this is the first level of the prototype. For some reason, when you go and, like, try flying around and, like, keep trying to do that, if you get, like, that transition after, like, a lot of time messing around, it'll loop you into the first level for God knows what reason. And I've checked this. I'm gonna see and, like, fly around a little bit, but this whole level, I'm pretty sure, is just identical to the first level of the prototype. Like, there's nothing different about this. For whatever reason, the prototype takes you back to 1-1 if you, like, get into the second screen of 2-4 and actually manage to, like, use that transition to survive, like, the whole thing. It is weird to me. I don't quite understand it. I've tried looking at, like, other levels, because I was, like, curious about, like, how this works, and I don't know for sure. I'm wondering if maybe the game has, like, some wraparound where if you end up, like, getting in, like, an out-of-bounds zone and you mess around enough to, like, you'll end up in a different level. Like, maybe the map's, like, more interconnected than we realized, and, like, it can lead into you transitioning another level unintentionally. I've only ever seen this level transition from 2-4, though, and I don't know if there's, like, any other levels that can get transitioned like that. Just a weird thing I noticed that I thought would be worth pointing out. Also, I kind of not a big fan of how this level structure, not bad, just the chain chomp thing is really damn annoying. That's weird. I thought I got extra flowers that time, because if you get enough, I think it, like, messes the flower placement on, like, the goal ring at the very end, which is really weird to look at. I mean, you can tell I fucked it up a little bit, because there was only, like, one flower displayed at the bottom, and I collected others before. And, see, you can beat the level. Weird glitch. It's possible, though. I just wanted to show that off. I had finished, like, every other level that I was uncertain about, except the one that didn't have end triggers. Just thought that was a neat little thing I wanted to show. Let me go. I'm gonna go back to this for a second and just like check my theory here really quickly. Yeah, this is like the exact same level. I can tell. Like, everything is spot on, like, straight up 1-to-1 match for the level we were just in because of that transition. Okay. I'm just gonna look at it a little more before we just end up letting Yoshi die, just to make sure I was right about my hypothesis, but I can already tell, like, looking at this, I'm 99% certain there's no difference, so might as well just let Yoshi die instead of completing it. No point in doing the whole level for no real reason. Now we can get into the actual good stuff and see World 6. Right, let's move. So how have you guys been today? Hopefully good. I haven't really had, like, a lot that I felt like I wanted to talk about. Like, I've got some topics I'm going to bring up, and I have some things I want to discuss. I might end up getting into some, unfortunately, heavy stuff tonight, which will be a little bit difficult to talk about, but outside of that, I think things are alright. Got cola, so good. That's good. I wish I could say everything's been as great for me. I've been going through another rough patch. I hate to, like, have these moments on stream where things are depressing, but I feel like, in general, I guess I'm a more negative person than I tend to be, or tend to be. Also, goddamn, crazy to think it took us 6 sessions to get all this way, probably because I was persistent in doing every level, when most people only take, like, 1 or 2 to finish everything in this. Not a big deal, just noting that, because I find that interesting. I mean, I'm taking my sweet time with it, obviously. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't stream a whole lot yesterday. It might sound a little weird to talk about, but shortly after I got off the stream, yesterday was not a great day for me. It wasn't terrible, but it was kind of real. Oh, that's a weird effect. I killed it and went upside down and died. I've never seen that out of, like, any of the enemies. What a weird looking death animation. Whatever, though. But yeah, I went about my day, did certain stuff. I think I did a little bit of cleaning stuff, and I've been trying to catch up on that, and things got a little bit depressing for me, and it's my own fault, but I can't help but think about it. I've told you guys about what's going on with my family and my brother, and I hate to say it, like, I feel like the scenario has made things little bit worse just for me personally. Not like I'm not happy for my brother, and I'm glad he's having another kid, and like, I'll have another niece, that's great, but it made me start to think, and it depressed me a little bit. Like, it's weird to talk about this. I don't want to sound like I'm not grateful for all the good things in my life, but whenever I think about, like, my brother and how much further he is in my life, and how much further behind I am, like, where I still don't have anybody, I don't have any kids, haven't really done much of my life, I feel depressed and really miserable. I guess that's probably a natural reaction, to be honest, since, you know, like, it's not exactly that uncommon to feel jealous about things. I don't want to feel jealous, but I mean, it's not something I can easily control, and last night I feel like I had a really low point where I just felt absolutely miserable and didn't really feel like I could do much of anything. It was after the stream went off, but even still, I don't know, there were a lot of things that probably contributed to this. My allergies started acting up, which, God knows, it's awkward to, like, talk or do anything when you have allergy problems, and even though I wasn't streaming when this was happening, like, I still felt like crap, and I remember, like, I was wanting to talk to a friend and, like, do some stuff over Discord, and I just couldn't. I tried to, like, go on to VR chat and tried to talk for a bit, and I felt really bad because my allergies are acting up, my stomach's acting up. I think I was probably a little bit sick. I had a really rough, like, evening last night after the stream turned off, and made me feel, like, really, really lousy, to say the least. I've gotta say, like, one thing that bothered me, and I think part of it's got to deal with, like, the game drought that's going on this year. Obviously, the virus sucks, and it's ruined, like, a lot of things that are going around, but I hate to say this, I am a very naturally negative person, and it's very easy for me to get depressed over shit. Not intentional, obviously. I'd like to be happy in my life, and I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm just not satisfied with, and I think this game drought has made it, like, worse on me, because I can normally, like, play games, just take my mind off of, like, life for a little bit, and try to relax and take things easy, but with this game drought, I've been, like, not able to have that same peace of mind, I feel like. Like, I try, and when I try to, like, relax, it just doesn't feel like it's that easy. I think the thing is, I just use games as a stress reliever. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. Ever since I've been younger and, like, as a kid, like, one of my few escapes from, like, how shitty my life was just playing video games, sitting down, like, playing, like, whatever I was in the mood for, like, whether it be Diddy Kong Racing, Yoshi's Island, something Mario related, just something, and it helped me cope with a lot of problems that I had throughout, like, the years, and just helped me feel better when I was down. Also, where the fuck is the doorway to get to the next part of the level? Because I haven't found anything. I've got a key, but I'm not spotting a way to go on, which is a little annoying. Oh yeah, I should probably link this now that I'm in another level. Give me a second or two, actually. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and, like, take care of this. Sorry if this is taking, like, a second away from the stream. I just want to make sure people who are interested can watch. Okay, there we go. Let me get my stuff back up. Right, where was I? But yeah, I used to have games, like, a big way to cope with life, and I'd feel like I still do sometimes. Like, it's my way to escape from all the shitty problems that I don't like dealing with, and well, I mean, this year's had, like, not that many games, like, not a lot of new games, especially, like, there have been some things that have been really cool, and then otherwise, there's just not a lot to talk about, and I've got to say, this year, there has been absolutely nothing that I really want to play, and I think it's made me kind of not feel very happy with, like, the year as a whole. I mean, obviously COVID's part of this, and there's just general depressing shit going on, but I didn't realize, like, how much games helped me make it through everyday life until this year. It's like, I have felt so miserable, so lonely, and so depressed, and there's, like, not any new stuff for me to check out. There's, like, a few games I've had interest in, and, like, a lot of the ones that I've looked at, there have been some that have got, like, really mixed or negative reviews that I've, like, thought about buying, and it's just like, well, there's nothing I can play or want to play that has, like, positives coming out right now. Like, what am I supposed to do right now? I just don't know what to play. Hey, Gary Gamer, good to see you, man. Welcome to stream. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm having a bit of a rough week, I guess. I mean, I talked about it earlier, but yeah, I've had a bit of depression lately, and it certainly isn't making me feel good, I'll put it that way. Ugh. Maybe we'll have a better time once PS5 comes out. I'm still debating whether or not to get the PS5, and if I do, you can be assured I'll play it. Like, that's definitely part of, like, the depression I feel like is the game drought. Yeah, it's just, I feel like I have a lot of problems I need to deal with. We're definitely gonna have to do those VR chat streams. That'll be healthy for me, and, like, a bit of variety to give us something to see on the stream where I can dedicate time to doing some other stuff and actually try to talk with people. I feel like that'll be a good distraction from my everyday life and maybe help me get into, like, a better mood. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything I forgot to talk about. Yeah, if I didn't already mention it earlier, yeah, things have not been great. Oh yeah, there is some stuff I forgot about this exact topic that I was going to mention. I had some update on, like, thing about the friends I was talking about earlier, and the one that's supposed to be moving off to, I think, China. I have some news and I'm not really happy to talk about, and I'm not really, it might be just me, but, like, I haven't been talking to these friends very much. I've been trying, I was originally excited because I started to make contact with, like, an older friend that I've been wanting to talk to for a bit, and I'm not certain if, like, I can actually talk to them anymore. Like, I tried, and I'm not actually sure if they want anything to do with me or not, or, like, I talked to one of them that I was wanting to talk to for some time, but every time I want to talk to them and actually, like, do anything, they're always busy, and it's like, well, I'm starting to wonder if maybe they're just don't want to speak to me because they always happen to be busy whenever I try to initiate a conversation, and it's like, it's been like 2 years where I broke off contact, and it wasn't intentional, it was just depression causing me all sorts of issues, and I can sort of not really blame them if they don't want to talk to me after not saying anything to them for so long, but it doesn't make it feel any better to, like, just lose this connection and friendship that I've had for quite a few years, really. It just sucks. It really, really sucks, because I was wanting to just, like, get back to doing things in a group like we were before, and I don't think that's gonna happen now. Where's that key I picked up? I know for certain I got one. Well, whatever. Yeah, I can understand and relate to that. Things have not been great. I've been keeping up with, like, one person from my old friend group that I talked to, like, overall, and the one person that I talk to regularly and still have a close friendship with, well, I haven't talked to him in a while because he had to move into, like, China and is stuck on, like, really bad internet. We tried to talk, and that's what got me on VR chat yesterday, but his internet was, like, really bad, and the Discord call wasn't working out too well because of that, so... Yeah, also, where the fuck is the door for this key? I've been looking everywhere and I can't find anything. Maybe I need to go up here. I saw like a up arrow and I didn't have any eggs, so what if I try tossing something up there? Oh, I think I see what it wants me to do. I was stuck trying to figure out where to move along on this level. But yeah, one of my only friends that I talk to is gone now from my everyday life. I might be able to talk to him every now and then, but I doubt our conversations will be like as frequent now that he's moved and has like less decent internet to like talk to me over. So it's just miserable because I feel lonely and like I don't have anybody, and it's like I can't even feel like I can connect with my old friends. Maybe I do need to just give it more time and try to keep talking to them, but I genuinely don't know if they like even want anything to do with me. They're always busy. It's like, well, that's part of a friendship in the first place. It's like making time for talking to like people that you're close friends with, and if you can't, it's like, well, is the friendship going to last in the first place? It's not like it's bad. It's just like, I don't know, if you can't make any time for it, it doesn't really say the best of things about your friendship. Sometimes people are busy, though. I don't know. Okay, I thought I'd figured out where the fuck the door was. Give me a second. I really do apologize about the thing about not being able to figure out where to go, because I thought I'd be able to get through this quicker. I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing in this level, and there's not any easy sense of direction here. Also, I'm gonna have to like make a little note that I forgot to talk about here about World 5 in the last stream. I actually found out that we reached the end of World 5 thanks to like a little thing I found, and it's this little thing here you can do where you can like move Yoshi's position with like L and up. It's like a little debug thing, so yeah. There's like a way to move around and get yourself unstuck on levels, so I tried that, and I found out that an end trigger is the room with the raven, and there's no actual end trigger actually properly, just like it ends after you kill the raven, and you just get stuck if you manage to make it over to the other side. 6-6. I think I can maybe see where the game wants me to go, but I can't tell. I see, let me see, I'm gonna just fucking cheese it with the L up, because I'm not seeing like a easy way up. I might be able to get up through like some other method, but just to see if I've got an idea of what I need to do. Could you fuck off? Oh, so it's just a 1-up. I thought maybe that'd spawn a door if I managed to do that. That's lovely. I wasted all that time for nothing, really. Is there actually supposed to be something here, or... I can see this, and I came over here before, so don't mind exploring it a bit. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck the game is trying to signal me to, because I don't see any pathway. Do you guys? I've been looking around here. I just see empty level where there's like the doors and not really any like way to end it, actually. What the... That's interesting. It acts like oh, I see where the door is, and... Okay, so... There's a key door here. How the fuck do you reach that door, though? Let's go back down here and see. Maybe if I shoot this upwards? I can't seem to get close enough. Let me see. Oh my god. I'd have to align my egg, like, perfectly to shoot that. I'm gonna save state. I want to do these legitimate, and I don't mind using this to help me, like, scope the level out, but, like... this is annoying, actually. I think the problem is I can't fucking get... I think it's, like, despawning my egg, actually. I think when I try to hit it, it's stopping it because it doesn't reach the spot where I want it to. Like, the screen doesn't scroll up high enough. What the fuck is this design? Let me try something. to see if my hypothesis here is correct. The fuck? That's the solution? That is such a lame way to end that. I guess I could have figured that out. I was in the room a little bit earlier. I'll do this the right way, and let's see. I'm just gonna let Yoshi die because I do want to beat these properly so we can have the feeling of actually accomplishing it. But yeah, I mean, we'll do that if there's like a level where we can't physically beat it because it's broken, but still. Yeah, I can understand how this would be fucking bad as a decision. I agree with that. What you said there. This version needed some nerfing. It's really fucking weird and not very good. Also, Jesus, we've got like 7 more levels and a bonus level. This is gonna take a while to get through all this, I can already tell. You know what's weird about this? And it might be just me, like, I swear, when I was looking this up on, like, Twitch, or not really Twitch, but like, maybe Twitch is the right answer, but like, I was watching streams of this and people were playing this. I saw, like, people play this in their version they were playing. There was, like, music where it was, like, Mario World music and not, like, Yoshi's Island music, and a lot of, like, placeholder shit that wasn't the same as what I've got in the version I'm using, and for some reason this version has, like, actual Yoshi's Island music in it. Like, why is that? What's up with the ROMs where one version has, like, a real Yoshi's Island stuff in it, and the other version doesn't have the music from, like, Yoshi's Island? I don't understand that. And the version of the Super Mario World music, the very first version? That's interesting. I wonder if there's any level differences, or if it's just the, like, purely the music. I mean, I would want to check it out, but I also don't think I care enough to go back and check out a bunch of levels for just music alone when I already showed, like, all the level stuff already. Placeholders, so guessing that means it's probably just, like, same levels, different music, which means, well, I might try to find the, like, ROM and see if there's, like, any level-to-level differences between, like, what I've played here. I don't know if there is, though. I mean, wouldn't hurt to check. Okay, let's see, where the fuck is that key at? Before we can finish this, we need the key back. Send me the ROM? Okay, yeah, if you can send me the one that has the Mario World music, that'll help, because I don't have that version, and I had to look and I couldn't find it. I tried. I got, like, 2 different versions of the ROM, but they seem exactly the same, and neither one of them seems to have Mario World music in it for some reason. I think what's gonna happen with that, since I haven't checked that version, is we'll play that version, but I'm gonna do it in my spare time, and I'm not necessarily gonna stream it. We need a bit of time to, like, get me to, or I need to get to, like, check it and, like, sort of curate it a little bit on my own, and what I'll do is I'll check it for differences in, like, the ROM, and if I spot anything particularly new and noteworthy, that'll be, like, something I take note of, and any big differences that are present, I'll make note of, and we can do, like, an extra stream if there's anything. What the fuck just happened here? I'm gonna add extra time to the timer, because that was kind of bullshit how I kept losing Baby Mario for, like, no reason there, to make sure I don't fucking game over here. Also, there's not, like, it might have been the Mario World version, but, like, I noticed the icons down here are really fucking glitched out for some reason, and this version, like, yeah, this version's got weird glitched out icons, but the other version has, like, actual icons that do different things, I think, when you select some of, like, the debug stuff, so I don't know what that's about. I think that's probably in the Mario World version, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna keep up for, like, any differences I notice when I get, like, the other ROM file, and pay attention for, like, anything noteworthy. If there's enough stuff that's different from, like, the other ROM that I haven't played, we'll do that, and I'll specifically label it as, like, Part 7 bonus session or something, where we check out, like, the other ROM and see exactly what is present in that one. Otherwise, you can consider this the final episode of this, where I finish things. There may not be another stream of this, considering that there's a very real possibility that what's left over could just be, like, not any unique content and not anything actually worth showing. Are you serious? The fucking... What's this thing called again? I don't think those are sniffets. Maybe I'm wrong. I forgot what they're... Oh, it actually gave him back. I can't remember what their name is, but that enemy, like, it snatched... It's Baby Mario as I was walking through the door. That's some real bullshit that I've never actually seen happen in Yoshi's Island, like the final version or even this prototype until now. Can you just fuck off and let me get the key, thanks? That'd be cool if you could just let me finish the level now, game. Yeah, that is really dumb. At least it gave me Yoshi, like, Baby Mario back. If it didn't, I would have been a little more than annoyed at that. That's a weird thing that happened, and I'm glad they took it out, because that would have been so fucking shitty just to have a segment in the game where you could fucking lose Baby Mario and then you'd get stuck in another room where you can't reach him, or at least if you could, you'd have to go backwards and worry about where he's at. Okay, right, let's actually finish this now. We've wasted enough time on this level, and frankly, I'm a little bit sick of, like, playing it. Oh, shit! I need to kill this thing before I continue. There we go, that thing is annoying. Oh, man. Wait, is this another room? I don't think I've seen this one. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a flower up there. I wonder how I hit it. If I even can. I guess not, unless maybe I can lure that guy to come over here, but it's kind of... Oh, he despawned on me, whatever. I was going to say maybe I could use him to spring myself up. There's something really neat and, like, magical about playing through this and getting to check all the levels here. I mean, obviously, it's not the most amazing, like, experience in the whole world, but it's pretty cool to play through this prototype. Right, let's get this thing hit. Angle the egg. I imagined that was probably it. I just couldn't really figure out a good way to do it and didn't really care to waste time, especially since I feel like the eggs in this version are not very great either. Like, I try to work with them, and, like, angling eggs in this is significantly harder because of the fucking awkward, weird egg physics compared to, like, the final version, so I don't really like the way the eggs work in this one, and I've just decided, fucking, instead of, like, sitting here wasting, like, 10 minutes trying to figure out, like, how to angle this shit, I'd rather just go ahead and fucking move along. Yeah, the eggs are certainly something in this version, and I don't really feel like they're very good. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say they're horrible, but I certainly don't like them as much as the final version. They feel extremely awkward and weird to utilize compared to, like, the final version's eggs, which is not a good thing. Final version just has, like, so much more finesse in it, and everything you want to do is, like, done with so much more finesse and grace than in this version. Nah, you can fuck off instead of trying to take Baby Mario from me, goddamn bandits. Come to think of it, do these guys ever show up outside of, like, Mario spin-offs? Like, I'm just wondering, like, in general, I don't think I've ever seen the bandits outside of Yoshi's Island. I might be wrong. I know they're in, like, some Paper Mario games, obviously, but I've never seen them outside of Yoshi's Island or Paper Mario. That's the only two series I've ever seen them appear in, which you'd think with, like, all these characters, like, that a lot of them would get utilized. Yeah, I kind of figured that. It's just, that's one thing that's kind of a shame about the Mario series. Like, there are a lot of great, unique, like, enemies that just got the shaft and never got, like, any real love and just got, like, one or two appearances and never showed up again, which is kind of lame. But I mean, hey, at least some of them get to have some appearances and get, like, a little bit of love. I could count, like, a lot of the enemies that just get shafted over the years, who got the shaft over the years, like Ninja, Bandits, let's see, what else is there that I'm forgetting about? I don't think I've seen Red Nose ever appear again. Like, let's go into the next level. In fact, I think Red Nose is kind of like a one-off. I think Red Nose might have showed up like one time and fucking like. I think he may be in like Yoshi's New Island, but that'd be it as far as I can tell. I'm thinking a lot of Yoshi enemies are just gone outside of the Yoshi stuff. I mean, that's not exactly a big deal to me, because, I mean, Yoshi kind of feels like it should be considered its own separate, like, series with its own separate baddies, but still. Yeah, Geno would be nice. I do hope one day he gets a slot in Smash. Geno is one of my favorite, like, characters to be introduced in a Mario game, even though he's not a proper Mario character and he's so weird. Like, that's part of what makes him cool, is how different he is. It adds a lot of charm to him, and he's just got a really good personality, which is saying a lot, because I feel like Mario characters don't typically get to be fleshed out very often, and Geno's only had one appearance, but goddamn if he did not have, like, a good personality and a well-written character. Geno was pretty amazing as a character, and it really felt like they built it up where he could have returned in like another game, and yet he just made that one appearance in Super Mario RPG and then we never saw him again, which is kind of lame actually, but I think that kind of falls on Square Enix more than it does anybody, since Square has the rights to Mallow and Geno and they don't want to license him out for anything. And we've only seen Geno appear one time outside of Super Mario RPG, and it's been a fucking thing in like a Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, where he made like a cameo appearance, or like cameo, I think that's the right word, yeah, cameo appearance in Superstar Saga, and literally was just there for like a mini game. He never showed up ever again outside of that, which is really tragic. Really good character. There were so many good characters from that game that could have made like a return at some future point and just haven't. Let's see, can you... Okay, yeah, I thought you could ground pound these things. I wasn't sure if you could. I didn't remember. But yeah, Geno is great. Geno and Waluigi would both work well in Smash, I agree. I feel like Waluigi in particular has like no real good reason why he shouldn't be in Smash, other than just Sakurai having BS and refusing to put him in the game, which is honestly kind of lame, but I mean, what can you do about it? I doubt there's going to be any way to change Sakurai's mind about it. Also, that is a weird, glitchy sprite. I can't even tell what enemy that's supposed to be. Also, just to save us time, I'm going to be a little less caring about whether or not I use this menu here, because I'd rather get my time back on my like thing here and get Baby Mario where he can stay on Yoshi and we don't lose the level. If I keep giving myself these little extra timers, we don't risk like losing as often. So what is... Oh shit, did I just accidentally fucking soft lock? I've never seen that before. That's an interesting thing that's just sitting here in the fucking menu. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna have to go, like, reset the game because I didn't expect I'd fucking soft lock like this. God damn it. That's not something I knew was even there. Guess I'm gonna have to be really careful to try and remember what icon that is in the pause menu from now on when I'm accessing it. Glitched enemy is one from Extra 4. Interesting. It is really, really weird and really, really neat to see all this stuff, even though it's also, at the same time, really jarring and odd to, like, see all these glitchy parts of levels or glitchy enemies that are just, like, unfinished, and obviously it's because they didn't expect anybody to play this, and this is left in an unfinished state because they probably focused on their future versions rather than, like, finishing an older version. Oh, man. You know, I kind of wish we could see, like, another update out of the Giga Leak now, but I don't think we're going to see one anytime soon. It's gone, like, silent. This has been, like, a neat experience, though, getting to, like, play through all these different things, and we're getting to see a prototype that we wouldn't have seen without the Giga Leak. I'd love to see more of this kind of stuff in the future. Hope we get the chance to. Especially if, like, Mother 64 ends up being in that, and I probably will stream that if that's the thing, because I want to check it out. Oh man, give me a second or two. I'm just thinking. I had a bunch of stuff I was gonna... Oh yeah, there's like some news that I want to talk about too, like other stuff. So, let's see. Oh, I remember. There's something interesting that got posted over on Twitter recently. I don't know how closely you guys follow Nintendo stuff. I mean, I pay attention to it pretty close because I like to play Nintendo games and they're my favorite. Excuse me, my nose is bothering me right now and it's been really a pain in the ass to like stop and play because I keep sneezing. Sorry about that. Okay, where was I? That got me really distracted. I didn't pay attention to Nintendo's Twitter a lot, was what I was talking about. Yeah, I noticed there's like some stuff that's popped up that's like new on Twitter. Nothing like big that's like a really big talking point. No, your internet stopped working, that kind of sucks, but welcome back, C's. I'm glad your internet's working now. I know what it's like to have a lot of internet problems, so I can understand if you're AFK for a little bit. Ugh. Internet issues, streaming, or even before when I had like shittier internet, like I've dealt with like a lot of problems. I grew up with like a lot of bad internet, especially. Okay, right, where was I? Oh yeah, so this is one that I haven't talked about as far as I can tell, and it's very recent. So I'm sure most of you guys have been following, like, the Prime 4 stuff and, like, keeping up with the news of, like, how things have been going. Excuse me, my throat's acting up, too, a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, like, there was a job posting that was, like, up on Twitter from, I think it was Retro Studios, like, an official account. They posted, like, a listing for, like, Metroid Prime 4 where they were looking for, like, a lead producer, which is very weird and a little bit odd, not bad, just I was shocked and I saw this and I was thinking, like, I don't know what to think of it, like, I think a lot of people are in the same boat as I am there, like, is this a bad thing or is this not a bad thing? Like, lead producer doesn't sound like a position that you're supposed to hire for late in development. Like, there's usually, like, you get, like, a lot of positions filled out when you're making a game, obviously, but, like, lead positions, wouldn't you want to start with the lead position rather than fill it out later? I'm trying to word this, like, what's going on my screen, Yoshi? Oh, this thing is on my back! What the fuck is this thing? What is fucking hijacking Yoshi right now? I'm not getting much time back when I try either, that's not helping. How do I get rid of it? Oh god, get off! That's weird. I don't think I've seen an enemy like that in, like, the final game at all. It fucking knocked Baby Mario off of me, and then the thing took over on Yoshi's back and started, like, riding it. I think there is an enemy that does that, but I don't remember what the enemy was. It certainly isn't, like, ringing any bells when I think about it. Inverts the controls? That might have been part of what was going on. I noticed it inverted them somewhat, and also on top of that, it fucking basically stole the spot Baby Mario was sitting on and hijacked Yoshi from me so that I couldn't keep moving and play the game normally. I feel like that's probably a cut enemy that didn't make it in the game, and for good reason. I mean, who wants to deal with the shitty enemy that fucking not only inverts your controls, but it also fucking takes Baby Mario away from you? Probably related to, like, Baby Bowser a little bit, since in the final game, I remember Baby Bowser can, like, get on Yoshi's back and like, mess with you in the fight. I mean, he literally tries to ride Yoshi, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was, like, test code for Baby Bowser. Actually, don't remember. Was there anything like that in, like, the fight? It's been so long since I properly did a full playthrough, I forget if there's, like, a mechanic where Baby Bowser actually, like, tries to take the control away from the player while he's, like, riding on Yoshi. Oh, I can tell this is gonna be fun. I have to fucking reset at the level every time I get, like, my footing taken away via those little, like, sand things that I'm standing on. I don't know what their proper name is. Those platforms, you know what I'm talking about already, because we've seen them like a billion times. Oh well, I'm gonna make sure I get this done no matter what. Anyway, yeah. There was a listing on Twitter, like I was talking about, Metroid Prime 4. I found that weird. I don't know what to make of that. Like, maybe somebody who has, like, more experience in the industry could, like, come in and talk about that if they wanted to, but, like, that's a bizarre thing to me. Oh, god damn it. I need to be getting Baby Mario back, and now I'm fucking losing all my time, and I can't get enough restored to get back and reach him, and this is probably gonna end in a game over. Or not game over, but a death here if I don't watch it. Ugh, this is a weird one, this level. Not that it's badged. Not been very fun, either. Am I supposed to jump on the rock as it's falling? I can't see any other way to go up, and I don't see any other path. Oh, wait, there's a path up here, maybe. But I accidentally fell, shit. Yeah, no, I'd rather not fucking get my baby stolen again. Thanks, game. I want to move on. Sorry if this is taking a bit, didn't go through this. You know, that one thing I was bringing up, though, it makes me worry about, like, the development of Metroid Prime 4. I don't talk about, like, these games as often as I'd like to, like, games that we know are in development and stuff from Nintendo, but, like, Metroid Prime 4 has had a very, very long and seemingly not, like... Okay, I think I'm gonna just fucking restart this, because I lost so much of my time from Baby Mario, and I probably wasted a lot of stuff. Oh, right, the levels break if you use the menu, which is annoying. I forgot about that completely, which means we have to fucking reset the ROM, which is really goddamn annoying how if you touch that stuff and you let it go to 0, then it just, like, glitches the level where it doesn't end. That bothers me, because I lost a lot of time and just wanted to restart where I could properly play it. I mean, I guess I could have just kept playing the 0-0 on screen, but I feel like I'm at a point where I'll be fine restarting and probably better off. Just to make sure we get through this. This has been not a very fun last world. I'm guessing that's for good reasons, since they hadn't got these finalized. Level is completely scrapped. I can sort of see why. It's not a very fun level, and the mechanics in this are really, really lame. Like, they're pretty unfun to play through, honestly. God. I wonder what we're supposed to be seeing for the rest of the year. By the way, anybody noticed how this is just posted recently? Another Twitter thing? Like, there's supposed to be like a little... What is it, conference or meeting or something Nintendo's doing, like, in another month from now. It's, like, in September, and they're supposed to be talking about, like, their briefings for, like, the year, I think, and, like, their sales, and I think it's supposed to go over, like, upcoming games, so if we don't have anything soon, I think we might expect, like, there's supposedly gonna be, like, more game reveals hopefully really soon, because if that's the case, then surely they would want to go to a, like, little meeting or conference and have, like, something to talk about. There's no way they can keep going up to their shareholders and be like, oh yeah, no, we don't have any games coming out this year. That wouldn't fly. They would get a lot of people pissed off at them if they did that. Heard of it? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I think it's mentioned for, like, September 16th. There's been rumors of, like, a new Direct, actually, so maybe this is all, like, leading up to something. I don't know. Like, somebody's... Or, actually, not just somebody, but there were, like, several people, actually, I've been, like, paying attention to from, like, Reddit stuff that I've, like, heard about that have, like, mentioned, like, posting going on. There's a lot of people who are, like, insiders who keep tabs on Nintendo's, like, directs and, like, their other stuff and, like, leak stuff that they do, and there have been, like, 2 or 3 people who've been mentioning, like, a potential direct on, like, there's, like, I think the direct was supposed to be in August on, like, the 28th, and they mentioned specifically, like, 2 presentations that happened, whether then it'd be, like, a smaller presentation and a bigger presentation, which, looking at the way things have gone right now, that actually kind of lines up with what's going on at the moment. Like, we just had an indie presentation, and presumably we'd be getting a general direct in, like, a little bit later in the month, probably around September. Like, this all lines up pretty perfectly with what the rumors suggest. Like, I've been paying attention to this really carefully, and with this whole press conference or whatever it was that's going on like a month or two from right now, like, we've got to get something. This year has had, like, no game announcements, and I think Nintendo knows as well as we do that them going into a conference and only having Pikmin 3 Deluxe is like their one thing they've got announced for the whole year is going to end really badly if they try to pull that on their shareholders. So I think we're, like, in for some sort of announcement of new games, like, relatively soon. Maybe not, like, what we all want, as in, like, new games where we get to hear, like, proper or announcements of stuff that's, like, brand new, but I think we're gonna hear about some stuff we can play again, finally. Like, I think we're gonna get the Mario remasters announced, like, relatively soon, and I genuinely believe that Skyward Sword listing on Amazon could lead to something. We haven't had a Zelda game this year. We get Zelda games every single year, and I don't believe the idea that Nintendo would see, like, Cadence of Hyrule and, like, DLC for it as, like, big enough to take up, like, a Zelda slot for the year, so I believe we're gonna see something relatively soon. They always put out at least one Zelda game this year. Skyward Sword makes the most sense, too, when you look at it. Like, look back at, like, the past few years of, like, talk about Zelda stuff, and, like, one of the things that's been going on in talks with, like, Aonuma, and I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I might have mispronounced it, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, Zelda director who works on pretty much all the games, and one thing that he brought up in, like, a recent interview, or maybe not an interview, I think there was, like, a mention at a little live thing, how they did those, like, Zelda live things, where they did, like, little, what was it, I forget what they're called, you know, they do, like, the live performance with all the music. I forget what the wording I'm thinking of. I think it's the orchestra. They would do those, and I think Aonuma came up and, like, basically they, like, asked, like, a question, like, to the whole audience or something, where it was like, hey, you guys have any interest in seeing Skyward Sword in HD on the Switch? And it riled up the internet pretty heavily and got, like, a reaction out of it. Like, I think later he, like, came out and denied the claim, but it's already, like, proven on record, and, like, it seems a little bit strange that he would suddenly bring this up out of nowhere if there was, like, no plan for... Whoa, that is a weird sound effect. It's like that Yoshi sound effect. Actually, I don't know what the right word is, like the little weird... I don't know what I'm trying to think of. It's like a sound effect I remember from Yoshi, that little noise you're hearing. Maybe that's the water, but... It sounds sort of like the Flutter Jump sound effect a little bit, actually, that sound effect there, when I was seeing stuff on the water, and I heard, like, that enemy there. That was weird. But yeah, they had that Zelda orchestra thing, and I think Aonuma mentioned, like, Skyward Sword at the orchestra, and it seems a little funny that now they would deny it after, or, like, potentially asking the question. Like, I genuinely believe that they didn't want to get, like, word about it, but they tried to gauge it. Then when people realized what was going on, he tried to cover his tracks a little bit to, like, be like, oh no, Skyward Sword isn't happening, so that they wouldn't have it, like, leaked out that there's going to be a remaster really soon. Honestly, Skyward Sword is the one game that makes more sense than any other Zelda game right now. Just look at the, like, history on... What did that do? Nothing? It just popped and then I didn't see anything there. That's weird. Must have been, like, not coded for whatever was supposed to be there, even if it's just like a 1-up or whatever. Anyway, yeah. Like I was saying, Skyward Sword's the one 3D Zelda that doesn't have an HD remaster, or just a remaster in general yet. There's like, Majora's Mask 3D, there's Ocarina of Time 3D, and then on Wii U there's Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Skyward Sword's the only 3D game that didn't get, like, a touch-up on a remaster or remake yet. We gotta go. Alright, sees. Sucks you can't hang out right now. I understand. I mean, if you can come back on later, that's fine too, and I appreciate the viewership either way. I'll still be here for quite some time because we're finishing this prototype tonight. I don't know how long it's going to take me. We've already spent an hour, but I am going to truck through this until we finish all 8 levels and the bonus level in this. I'm not giving up until I have my finishing part of this world and get done. Bye, Cease. Thanks for dropping by. I'll still be on for a while. Like I said, if you happen to be able to come back, we'll still be here and happy to chat. Yeah, these levels are pretty long, I'm not gonna lie. They've been, like, kind of long compared to any of the others I've played recently either, I've noticed. Just, like, length is crazy high compared to some of the stuff in the ROM. And also, I've noticed in this, like, beta, like, compared to the final version, a lot of these levels are way longer than, like, the final levels are. I guess they were testing level concepts and, like, ideas they wanted to work with, and so they just mashed up, like, different ideas and did, like, extra long levels. I'm glad they went to, like, shorter level designs, though, because these long levels don't tend to really be that fun. I feel like the levels are better when they explore, like, one concept and... Oh, that's lame. Fucking penguin. I think I recognize, like, bits of another level in this one. I'm not actually sure here. But yeah, I feel like it works better with, like, the shorter levels in the final version. There's, like, more fun in most of those levels, and concepts are more fleshed out and done well. It's not to say that, like, a level can't be long and have, like, good designs and good concepts, but I don't feel like these have particularly added a lot from being longer levels, honestly. They've just been long, and they test ideas, but they're kind of boring compared to some of the other levels. I don't know. 6-1 was 6-6 and 6-2? Interesting. Oh my god, this is a pretty annoying section here, not that it's too bad. Anybody know how far I am in this, or is this, like, only, like, partway done? I can't tell if I made it, like, through, like, half of the level, I'm, like, 2/3 done, or if I have, like, quite a ways before this ends yet. Also, I'm noticing some aspects of, like, stuff that hasn't been, like, finalized, obviously, like the Goonies. I don't think you can stand on, like, the skeleton Goonies in, like, the final version. I know you can in, like, you can in this version, because I did it earlier. I think that's supposed to say, like, their difference is they're not strong enough and their bones are so weak they're too brittle to be, like, a platform like a normal Goonie is. About halfway done. That's not too bad, even though if it's halfway done, that makes me worry a little bit about how much more of this there is, because this is really long. Also, I don't know if I love the design a lot. I mean, it's not great. This level's fucking kind of annoying, how many fucking obstacles there are, but yeah, there's a little bit of repetitive design in this one. It's not like it's terrible, but it's not great. It's like you walk a little bit, you see some Goonies, there's the karate guys in the middle of the pathway, and you keep moving, and it's the same pattern again. It's like, I can see why this probably wouldn't have made it in, like, the final version, potentially. It might have been, like, somewhat involved in the final version, but this is really, really repetitive design for a level, and it's not really adding a lot of value, because it's like the same fucking thing designed for the level every time you go a few steps. It doesn't mix the design up enough. It's not like it's bad, just not very good either. Oh man, okay, let me think here. I'm trying to think if there's anything I was talking about earlier that I forgot about. I hope the Skyward Sword remaster thing does turn up true. I'm gonna, like, talk a little more about that. I don't have, like, much more to say on it. I'm wondering how they could, like, change it to work on, like, another system without motion controls, and I mean, Joy-Cons could be a possibility, but even then, there needs to be a way to consider, like, handheld mode and also switch Lite into the equation, so naturally They're gonna have to come up with another solution if they want to port it. Also, shit! I can tell this isn't gonna be a fun section. I might need to save state when I get near those platforms, because these fucking penguins are making it really annoying and really awkward to try and survive this level, and it's not been very fun. I keep falling down, and I don't want to spend much longer on this, so I'm gonna make a save state when I get back over there. It's otherwise we're gonna be stuck seeing this fucking Goonie bit probably longer, because I keep getting fucking killed over and over. I guess they could use touchscreen controls. Okay, here's a question. Just like another thing that I want to talk about, like Zelda related. What are your guys' like favorite Zelda games you've played in general? Feel free to like, even like if you want to talk about like 2D and 3D separately and list like what your favorite 2D game and 3D game is if you want. I like a lot of the Zelda games, and I don't really feel too negatively about any of them. I mean, obviously the CDI games are kind of shitty, but I've never actually played them either. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit extra time before I start the jumping, first of all. Hope I don't regret this. I think I should be able to put up my, like, save state. Or maybe not, because this fucker just decided to fucking get in the way. Okay, now I can do it. Even though I don't really need to worry about it too much, but I feel like I need this so I can avoid wasting time. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for just a second until okay, I'm about to restart this. It's lovely that I immediately fucking died. Ever played a Zelda game, but Majora's Mask is okay. Majora's Mask is like my personal favorite. Oh my god, I'm glad I save stated. This part is pain and not very fun, honestly. Just an annoying section, and of course the penguin has fucking managed to push me off the fucking platform like 3 or 4 times already, which is irritating to say the least. Okay, they're fucking finally. I got into Zelda like kind of late too, like compared to other people. I didn't play it until I was like probably in my teenage years. I mean, I played it some, but I didn't really have that same love for it, because I played it some when I was a kid and didn't really get it, and then I played it again when I was younger. Oh my god! That flower there is just a gigantic middle finger of the player. I can see why this wouldn't have made it in the final version. It's just a fucking really shit design there. That's just like, why do you need to fucking cock block the fucking platform for no reason? Like, what the fuck was the point of that? Also, I don't feel comfortable trying to save state while I'm sitting on these platforms, because they like disappear like relatively quickly, so we're gonna be sitting through this a while until I can manage to one-shot the entire section here. Should get cozy, it's gonna take a little bit. Hold on a second, I'm trying to see if I can maybe hop over it. Oh my god, okay, save state again to make sure I don't get stuck. That was not fun. At least it's over now. Saw your friend play Breath of the Wild. And Zelda seems really good. Yeah, Breath of the Wild's pretty fun. It's not my favorite. In fact, I don't know if I rate it super high or not. I do like it a lot, but Breath of the Wild is... I don't know, it's a good game. It's very different from the rest of the series. At least it's different from the normal 3D Zelda games, especially with the whole open world thing. It went kind of back to the series roots instead of following the whole go to dungeons and try to keep progressing a linear storyline. So they changed things up quite a bit for Breath of the Wild, but it's a good game. I love the exploration aspects, but I'm really big for like the classic gameplay, and I really like the old 3D Zelda formula where you just play through the dungeons. The dungeons were pretty brilliant and pretty fun to play, honestly. Also, how the fuck? How do you pass this fucking rock unless... Okay, I guess you have to shoot underneath the rock, which is a bizarre and very odd decision. I guess I can see what they were going for, though. What a weird thing. Need to egg it? Oh, yeah, I remember the fucking... That's, I think it's what you're talking about. Yeah, that part's weird and annoying. Zelda's good, though. They should have brought the HD remasters they've already done, like, onto Switch, actually, but I mean, I guess they're holding on for the sake of, like, the anniversary being next year. Like, Wind Waker HD and Breath of the Wild, or not Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild's good, obviously, but they should have brought Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD, like, over to Switch by now. I'm guessing they've got good reason for not actually doing it yet. I love the Zelda series. There's a lot of good stuff. I mean, I wonder what they're going to do with it once they run out of remakes, although they might not need to worry about that too much, because they could always keep doing 3D remakes. They could do what they did with Link's Awakening and remake a game like that. Also, how the fuck? Use location to get into the rooms. Exit? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how the fuck you're supposed to survive this, because it seems like whenever I try to fucking do the egg toss, it doesn't really work unless, I don't know, what the next Zelda game will look like? I don't know, I mean, we've got Breath of the Wild 2 coming up, but after that, that's like anybody's guess. I feel like Breath of the Wild 2, like from the little look we've had at it, might actually end up being like kind of closer to the traditional formula, not by like a whole lot, but I could totally see them like transitioning back to like having normal dungeons as well as like in the overworld and like make things a little more interesting like that. Give you much more to explore, much more to look at, and also, how the fuck are you supposed to beat the last bit of this? Because when I got in there, I needed eggs and... Oh, did they take Baby Mario? Fuck, where'd he go? Can you fuck off, please? Egg at the second hole? Let me see. Let's say I couldn't figure out how to get further and, like, how to actually fucking move on in this level, and it was annoying. And that thing's carrying one of those evil flowers. That's weird. I've never seen anything like that before. Didn't expect that I would. Whatever. Let's continue. Hopefully the next thing they do after Breath of the Wild 2 will be really interesting, though. I like how they're always experimenting and trying new stuff, and also, how the fuck do I get eggs for this? Because there's nothing. Even if I did, though, I don't think I can do that because I don't have any... Like, it shows arrows, and I don't have any way to bounce up there. Let's try something, though. I think that's it. I think that's how you manage it somehow. Let me see. It's a matter of running up there, which is annoying. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's totally gotta be the Baby Mario power-up, potentially. If I could just get my fucking position where I could jump at the wall and, like, get higher up on the wall before I did the wall jump, I think I could make it. It's just a matter of, like, getting higher than where I'm at. Okay, that works, I guess. The problem is now I've lost Baby Mario, and what if I do this while he's not near me? Okay, so he has to be, like, by me or on my back. Lovely. I didn't know that, but that's useful to know. Outside to the right. Okay, I might try that then, if I don't figure a way to get up this, since I'm kind of just cheesing it a little bit, but I mean, Let's see. God, there's been so many... I just want to talk about Zelda for a little more, so I'll talk about that for a bit. I gotta say, though, this prototype has been fun and very weird, interesting to explore. I've been glad to do this and talk to you guys about this. Hit it with an egg to get a key. Interesting. You know, I could see a way I could get up there if I could just get the fucking... Like, if I could get through there and, like, actually... get Baby Mario to jump at the right angle. The problem is he's not angling his, like, stuff the way I want it. Let's see, what if I try shooting through here, actually? No, that doesn't do much. Okay, I've got a few ideas. What if I go back through the door back and forth and try to see if I can maybe get my hands on, like, a... yeah, maybe I can get my hands on, like, extra eggs this way. I haven't figured out how to, like, do this, and let's see. Need to go through mole parts? Oh boy, I don't even see like a mole thing that I can utilize here, so that could be a problem. We'd need the mole to actually access it, but I don't see a mole anywhere. Let me see, let me try jumping back down again, or jumping over this way. Maybe there's something I missed on this part of the level that I need to check out. I don't know. Egg the whole place next. To get the whole. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out where that's at. The mystery cloud. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open. It seems like. Why do I feel like this rock is more important than it looks? Like I get the impression that this rock may not be intended to fall down. Or maybe it is, because I don't see any way to push it upwards like I want to. Whatever. Actually, did I check over here for, like... I saw, like, sand shit over here, unless I'm mistaken. No? Thought I saw sand. Egg the hole. Let me see. Is this what you're talking about? I can't tell. I see a box for, like, where the mole would be at. Let me see. The floor here is, like, really... That's weird! The Goonie took the fucking... Oh, you can fuck off, game. It fucking froze on me. Oh, wait, no, it didn't even just freeze. It fucking completely crashed the emulator over me, like, grabbing the fucking bomb by accident. Oh, it's just, like, froze right now. Okay, let me fucking kill the emulator, I guess, because it's not working. How the fuck did that fucking manage to, like, break SNES 9X? I'm so confused. What the fuck? Okay, let me get it back up. Just a second. Let me, like, get everything going again. I checked on my Discord stuff for a second. That's all. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it is dumb. How the fuck? Just fucking completely broke on me. I have never seen anything like that happen before. Holy shit. Good shit. Okay, whatever. Let's just get back into the level. Okay, I think I have to go backwards, though. We're probably going to be back in the position when I just cleared those jumps, though, so... Lovely. We got quite a bit we have to redo, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to be much, though. Maybe I should save state again, since I ended up getting completely fucked over by that earlier. I think it'd be better if I just save state in case another crash happens, and I can just easily get another point that I'll be able to return to, rather than worrying about something stupid happening. Yeah, the middle point thing was so fucking weird that it took the middle point and just fucking flew off with it, and I was like, well, they brought it up to where I could reach it, so might as well fucking take it from him. Instead of, like, waiting until I get in range of it. I think it's a glitch, and... What the hell?! Okay, I guess touching the Goonies in general is just a gigantic no-no, because if you try to fucking eat them, the game just freezes on me for some reason. What in the shit? Is it the ROM? Is it just this version is, like, really buggy? When I try to eat the skeleton Goonies that are flying, it just fucking breaks. I'm gonna just try very carefully to not touch the ones that are flying in particular, especially. Maybe the ones on the ground are okay, but I can see that only touching them when it's a necessity is a good idea, since it seems to be causing crashes. This game has been surprisingly crash-free for the most part, like, since I've been playing it, even though it's like a prototype. And yet now, I get to this level, and these fucking Goonies are crashing the game, like, really heavily for some reason. Okay, well, let's make a save state in case some dumb bullshit happens here, just so we have a little bit of a fallback in case the game decides it's gonna be fucking dumb on me again. Okay, there we go. Shoot the hole right. Beside to the right. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. There's something hidden here. I should have thought that that'd be like a fucking indicator, but I never occurred to me to, like, try shooting it. Okay, I see something there. Let's see if we can figure out how to get there. It's a good thing I made a save state, because this means I can go back to the door whenever I need to and, like, try to reach this spot. Otherwise, it'd be in a lot of trouble, and I think the mole thing is, like, gone once you lose it, and then sit here and reset the level to get it back. It's good to have a save state. There we go. That'll make sure we're safe. Yeah, that'll be very, very useful, thank God. Ugh. I can already tell this is gonna be annoying. I have to fucking puzzle my way through this and, like, figure out where the fuck I'm going to. These mole parts are honestly not my favorite when it comes to the original. These mole segments feel a little clunky and not very fun, and at least in the final version you can keep choosing to use the mole when you need to, but whatever. The door too, and you have to respawn it? Okay. That's good, and if that's actually the case... What? Did I... Wait a second. There's no arrow here, though. But there is this cloud here. What happens if I do that? Okay, so... That happens. What if I follow the pattern in the other room I went to and I tried shooting like an egg where I was looking at before? I didn't angle it completely right. Doesn't seem like it does anything. Okay, worth a try. Now the question is, how the fuck do I get up here, because I don't see any way up. I'm gonna try one more egg pattern. There's like a little diagonal thing up here, and I was wondering if maybe shooting it would do, like, and maybe get the egg to arc in a certain way. Turns out I was wrong. Egg door to get a key. Oh, great. This is gonna be a fucking nuisance. So this is a maze. I see why this is annoying and difficult now. Let me see here. I see, so I think I see why it respawns, because it's like a cloud thing where you, like, shoot that. That's probably why it's like that, unlike the other ones that are just gone after one use. This one has, like, a trigger for it to spawn. Weird. Really weird level design, but I don't mind it. In fact, I think it's interesting. Not great, though. This level is way too long for its own good. Fucking mazes, though. I'm not a big fan of mazes. They're usually fucking frustrating. Oh, what have we got here? This looks familiar, actually. Yeah, this does look familiar. Yeah, this level is just... I could deal without it. It's not fun, but I'm promising myself I'll try to beat everything I can, and... Are you shitting me? It's a fucking trick to make you come in a room where there's a fucking flower. There's nothing else in this whole room. Just a flower. Like, oh, look, you came in this room. There's a reward, but you get something pretty much useless unless you're trying to collect everything. Wow, just fuck this level. Trying to waste my time. Which reminds me of that stupid sorry nothing meme. Third door. Okay, I'll keep my eye open for that. Oh, man. Right, let's see. I want to talk about Zelda, but I'm going to save it for a little bit. I was talking about, like, Skyward Sword and remaster stuff and, like, Zelda games. I think I'll save that topic, but I do have something I want to talk about a little bit, so... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. God damn it. That's, like, so little time. How the fuck are you expected to make it over there with that tiny, like, bit of time the game gives you? I have, like, maybe 20 seconds. Not even sure if that's as much as you get, like, to get all the way over to the fucking door there. That's ridiculous. I need time to climb because this fucking mole thing is, like, really, really slow and doesn't really move very quickly. Great. I see what you mean about it taking a lot of time. You have to be really quick. Oh, great. Of course. And then, of course, the fucking controls are clunky, so I'm not gonna get it on my first try. Fuck it, I'm just gonna load the save state and do it again, because this will be a little quicker, actually, than fucking doing this. Some of this level design is really shit, honestly. This is not great level design, I'll be honest. I guess that's why they were doing testing, though, to get the levels the way they wanted them. Anybody know what button, like, drops you from ceilings? Because I know there's a way to do it, but I haven't... Oh, great, I'm stuck again. Can I make it? I'm gonna keep trying. Like, I know there's a button trigger in here somewhere that enables you to, like, fall off the wall. I'm not sure which button does that, though. I was gonna say, if I knew what button caused me to drop, I could probably use that to help me speed through the parts where I'm trying to get through those areas. Just like use that to rush down to the bottom part and then cling on the wall again. Arrow button? Considering that I don't know, well, it might be on my D-pad maybe, but I don't know what button that'd be by keyboard. God damn it, go through! That just makes me move down, that makes sense. The fuck? I haven't figured it out, I'm trying. Do I need to be on the top? Just trying all my buttons. I don't see one that triggers that. Okay, it definitely despawns if you use it once, so good to know that if I use it, it doesn't come back until I respawn it. There is a way to drop. Maybe you need more room, though. Maybe this passageway is literally designed to be so narrow that the mole can't, like, drop down, and it has to keep moving instead of dropping. I wouldn't even put it past somebody at Nintendo to fucking design this in a way where you literally only have the option of keep moving, and that's the only thing you can do. Oh my god, this is such a messy fucking section, though. It'd be one thing if this is just like an ordinary mole section and it wasn't too bad, but with this kind of sloppy control where it doesn't really work well, this is like a really bad design for a section like... This section is too reliant on a really bad mechanic with, like, already clunky controls. It's far more manageable to use in the final version, even if I don't happen to be big on it. Like, this one just doesn't have that finesse that it needs to. It's too easy to fucking screw everything up. The section is total ass, honestly. I think we're only on, like, level 3 or something right now. That's not a good sign. Oh my god! It's like you go anywhere, you try, and you get fucking stuck on the goddamn wall while you're trying to move. Meanwhile, you want to drop? Nah, bro, you gotta fucking stick on the wall. Oh my god. I'm debating whether or not I just want to fucking cheese this and go through with, like, positioning Yoshi to the very end of this, because this is honestly wasting far more time than it's worth it. It's not really fun, it's just annoying and not good. This level has been a shit show, to be honest. We'll give it another try or two, and then I'm gonna fucking bother to keep moving. Anyway, yeah, let's just fucking... If I don't get it, I'm gonna fucking do it and do the transition by fucking moving Yoshi manually, because I don't want to fucking sit here and waste time. It's taking too long. It's one thing to find the mole thing, and then it's another that, oh hey, you have to be fucking perfect in your movement. No! I was so close! Oh my god, that one hurt. I literally just couldn't make it because Yoshi's fucking climbing decided to fucking go up the fucking wall instead of forward. That is infuriating. I had the movement correct, and I think I finally got, like, the hang of, like, how to actually fucking move around as the mole, and then all of a sudden I find I'm fucking climbing the wall at the end. That was annoying. Oh my god, I say that, now I'm fucking going in fucking all the wrong directions! Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time this time. I had the rhythm going for me though, and I was really close up until the game decided to give me the middle finger. Okay, I'm gonna give this another try or two after nearly making it, just to see if I can pull it off. I was about to give up on this and do the position thing, but after nearly making it, I just want to see if I can get it another 2 tries. If not, we'll fucking skip this by just fucking using the fucking debug command to, like, move Yoshi around, because this is, like, starting to wear my patience really fucking thin right now, and for good reason. Ugh, annoying level design. By the way, okay, right, like, we're gonna talk about other stuff, and I was meaning to. Actually, let's talk about some stuff that I mentioned. I was talking about news earlier, and I got sidetracked. So, yeah, there was that mention about Metroid Prime 4. I wonder how far that's in development. I wonder if we're gonna see, like, Metroid Prime... Okay, Wow. How in the fuck? What? I made it to the end, and it fucking boots me into this little hole now. I might be able to squeeze that without doing the debug, and I don't know, I'm trying. Let's see. What the fuck? Okay, I managed to squeeze through there, but I can't seem to jump and crouch at the same time. I earned this one. I'm not fucking taking no for an answer. I'm fucking going through, damn it. I don't care if I have to use the debug. I don't think the game's squeezing me back into the fucking maze is an acceptable reason to fucking not be able to move on. So yeah, I'm more than okay with cheesing that because I worked for that. That'd be just a giant middle finger to not be allowed to fucking move along despite doing everything correct there. What the fuck was that? The egg just kind of flew down in a really, really weird arc. I'm gonna save state as well to be safe, actually, because I want to be extra careful here and make sure I have, like, fallback options if something goes wrong. There we go. Right, we gotta go into another room and figure out which one's got the key door in it now, which I think it was, like, somewhere, like, up here or something. I don't remember which part of that this was, because I didn't finish looking around, though. Do I have to go through the maze? I don't know where to fucking head to. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Anyway, yeah, we're talking about news. I hope Metroid Prime 4 is going through, like, a good development cycle. It's really worrying when a game, like, restarts development, and then we're also worried about eventually seeing it going through, like, another, or one of these potential development cycles. Okay, this is just the flower I ran into earlier. This was nothing. I thought that might be the case, but I wasn't certain. Door before the maze? Let me see. Maybe. I didn't pay enough attention to what was in that room. Let me see here. I remember I couldn't get up there, though. Maybe it's related to the key, potentially. I have the key now, though. Yeah, there's this, where I didn't know how to fucking pass this. Mega Man been forgotten? Actually, yeah, I want to talk about Mega Man as well, because I want to do more streams of it. Also, I'm going to get some more eggs, I think. I need to get extra before I commit to shooting eggs, or... do I want to bother, or do I want to just fucking move along and fucking use either Baby Mario, or if I get tired of it, we can use the desync... Or not desync, the fucking thing to reposition Yoshi. Yeah, I'm actually contemplating that. We'll try doing Baby Mario for a little bit and see if we can force the game to give me the positioning I want, though. That's lovely. Like, whenever I try to fucking trigger it on my own, it never happens. When I end up not wanting it, oh yeah, Baby Mario is more than happy to fucking bounce off the wall for no reason. But yeah, I hope Metroid Prime 4 is doing well. It's been a long time since we've heard anything about, like, the dev cycle, and it's concerning, honestly. Like, the thing about the lead producer is really worrying that they are, like, talking about a lead producer, or, like, oh, I think I can do it. I just need to get that scenario where I had before, and I bounced up with, like, Baby Mario and Yoshi. If I can do that, it might spring me up where I need to be. Or I might just say, fucking not gonna bother wasting time, but we'll see. But yeah, I had like a thing where I did that, and I grabbed Baby Mario on the way up, so if I can get that jump and grab Baby Mario and go up, I can potentially do anything about it. But yeah, it's worrying the position like a lead producer, and it's like been restarted in development already. I hope the development cycle's going well. I don't want to imagine that, like, it's not... Okay, I'm not sure how to fucking pass this. I think I'm just gonna go up, because I don't see any other indicator. Let me try something before we do this, though. I want to save state here, and I'm gonna see about if I can figure out what the game wanted here with my eggs. Maybe if I keep tossing them, I can potentially uncover something. How did you get through this, then? How do you pass this? I don't see a way to potentially move yourself up without using the debug. I'm looking, I've been trying to find a way to go upwards. Okay, you didn't. That makes sense then. If that's the case, then I have the key for the door, but I have a way up, so I guess I'll just use this. I say I couldn't figure out any other way to go through. And that's the end of the fucking level. Amazing. So, literally one thing was, like, stopping me from this. Well, at least we got to the end of it. I mean, I don't even care that I did that. It's like, I made it to the exit, and that was not what I was hoping, but we finished the level finally. Yeah, that level was not very good. Slowed down the pacing we were on, like, really badly. Oh well, we got three levels. We've got 5 more to finish. Let's try to make it through all of them. Like I said, I don't want to give up and stop until I'm finished. But yeah, I'm worried about Metroid Prime 4. You know, it's never a good thing when a game restarts development. Maybe, like, things get made better, but, like, usually a game's development getting restarted is worrying, and you know what sucks more is, like, Metroid has had, like, not many games in, like, a long time. Like, we got that Federation Force thing that nobody really likes for good reason. It doesn't look like a Metroid game, and it's not very fun to play. That was, like, one of the more recent things they've got. And then there was Samus Returns. I like Samus Returns. It's a decent remake, but part of me feels like maybe Nintendo was trying to fucking shut down that fan remake just because they saw somebody was taking out their fucking, and, like, potential revenue sources. I mean, maybe they wanted to, like, potentially make their own Metroid 2 remake, and that's why, but I don't know, it feels really weird. It just got canceled, and then we'd see this remake, like, a year later. I'm sure it was in the development for a while, but it was really jarring to see a good fan game that didn't really harm anything get fucking taken down. Other than, like, and then the Metroid A2 remake is such a good game too. Like, it hurt when I saw that get taken down. God, Metroid is a great series. It deserves more respect. I'd hate that Nintendo doesn't treat it well because it doesn't have the sales data they want, so it doesn't sell, like, very much. They barely ever make new Metroid titles. All the Metroid games, except for, like, Other M and Federation Force, have had, like, a really good quality to them. Sucks that the rumors about the rumors about, like, a Metroid M5 are looking to be false, though, and we're not looking to have, like, any type of, like, announcement of a new Metroid, like, 2D Metroid game this year. Oh my god, I fucking hated that this stupid bullshit was in this fucking prototype, too. Not like it's terrible, but I never liked how the plane could go flying down to the bottom and just kill you instantaneously if you get hit while you're in the air. That was always annoying. It's not a big deal, but it never felt fun to die from some bullshit like that. Whatever, as long as I can complete this level and it's better than 6-3, it's not really too bad. Hopefully it'll be much better. Yeah, at least Metroid's not Bubsy, stuck with the shitty developer who doesn't care about making good games and only milks the shit out of it, and I don't even think there's been, like, any really good Bubsy games, like, ever. None of his series ever seemed very good to begin with, honestly. Ugh. I kinda wish the Bubsy devs had just let the fucking series die and stay dead. Like, it's already something that was dead, and then they revived it with, like, 2 more games, and it's like, why? Why did you revive Bubsy? Why can't you just let the shitty game series stay dead instead of trying to milk it for meme value? There's nothing about this that seemed necessary. Like, you're just trying to milk a meme that's dead and trying to get, like, money off of a meme. You know that nobody wants this. You're not making a good video game. It's like, why are you doing this? Even the fucking shitty fan game that wasn't even meant to be taken seriously was better than, like, the actual Bubsy games. Oh! My allergies suck, goddamn. Yeah, like, even the Bubsy fan games aren't meant to be taken seriously. Were better than, like, the official Bubsy games that were released, like, a few years ago. Yeah, they tried to milk it. you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I can explain really quick. It's not much. Was there something over here I was supposed to collect? I mean, I see the flower, but I thought I saw something like a key over here that the game wanted me to grab. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that mole there was just meant to be for collecting the flower and only collecting the flower. I don't see anything else. Maybe that was it. Just checking. Anyway, yeah, it was never great. Even the fan game, there was just like a shitpost was better than that, and it was like a dumb fan game. I forget what the name of the team's called. They made something like called Bubsy and some sort of museum or something. You play around this thing and like look at these weird art exhibits, and it's really, really strange. Not a normal experience, to say the least. It's bizarre, but it's pretty fun overall. Neat to check out, and it's more interesting than actual Bubsy, I'll say that much. I think I see what they want me to do here. I think they're expecting me to potentially crawl like where that up arrow is at, which is not something I like the idea of, and oh great, so not only do I have to use the mole, I have to dodge this shit while I'm using it. That's lovely. Hey Ember, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Oh god. I thought for a second the fucking ball and chain got caught on the mole. That would have been really weird. Came in at a good time. We've been playing this for a while. I've been doing, like, some of this, and I'm trying to finish this tonight. We're unfortunately only, like, halfway done, though. Poggers. Oh, God. I watch probably more Twitch than I should, and I see those kind of memes all the time. Oh, fuck, I messed up. I have to fucking crawl on the bottom of this and not fall off. Or wait, do I? Maybe not. Oh, man. Twitch culture or something. I don't watch Twitch, like, too much, but god, and seeing the dumb memes is really fun. Just seeing how, like, a streamer mentions something, and seeing the crazy fucking conversations that go around just because of fucking somebody memeing in the chat. Or even, like, if the game triggers a meme, like, God forbid some dev put in, like a part in this game where it says Kappa because God knows the entire chat will burst into nothing but posting Kappas. Okay, is this where I'm supposed to be going? I recognize this level. I don't remember which one it was, but this is familiar, although not as well organized. Oh my god, oh, he's on the bottom part, or he's either been taken by now, and I can't seem to fucking get I can't reach him, he's fucking down there, won't let me enter the pipe. That's real lovely. Yeah, I like memes, they're funny, they're stupid, but they're good. Oh, god damn it. That's a fucking annoying death. That was like completely out of my control. Wait a second. Was that fucking mole shit that I just went through, like, completely irrelevant and unnecessary to the level? I've noticed there's, like, multiple paths in this level, and like, I'm not sure which one's the real path. There's a path that has the mole, and there's one that has the, like, helicopter. Also, I think the fucking ROM froze. Lovely. Fucking completely just froze up on me. Ugh, annoying. But yeah, I've noticed there's multiple paths, and I'm guessing, like, some of those are meant to be, like, decoys that throw off your trail and make you go the wrong way, which is... I'm not a big fan of that stuff, honestly. I've never, like I said, I never cared for mazes in games, especially, like, the maze in Mario 1 with, like, the part where you get to, like, I think it's 8-4, maybe it was another castle level, but you go to, like, a maze and you have to, like, keep going up these little areas and guessing, like, which pathway you run on is the correct path in order to make any progress. An awful maze. Or World 5. Yeah, World 5 was just shitty level design and not very fun. Let's see, I think this is the helicopter thing. Let me see exactly if this is what I was thinking it was, or if this is something entirely different. Yeah, the mazes thing. I don't know, I just don't care much for mazes. You'd think with, like, my kind of game preference, and how I'm talking about not liking mazes, I would absolutely hate playing Zelda and Metroid, and yet I'm perfectly fine with... Oh, god damn it. Hold on a second. Are we back? The stream, like, shut off for a second. Let me check on my OBS. I saw a frame drop. Don't know what caused that. I don't know if OBS, like, disconnected for a second or what, but I saw what happened. I think we're good now. I hate that part of, like, streaming. It's not a big deal, but God, does it suck having your internet just randomly disconnect on you for no reason, and then you have to fucking get it back up. Oh, hold on a second. I think there might be more fucking lag going on. I need to pause the ROM for just a second or two. This time, I don't know for sure, but it's telling me that stream health is low. I don't see any more frame drops. I guess it's okay now. I can't really tell. As long as it doesn't keep crashing. My internet's usually stable enough that it's not too bad, so I don't mind as long as it's not, like, really bad crashing, but still. Ugh. God. That's the biggest thing that sucks about streaming, and that's such a true statement. Fucking thing, like, 90% of the time you can have a lot of fun, but also, like, it feels like streaming is, like, 50% actually streaming and playing games, and 50% of the time is you fucking fixing technical BS that happens randomly while you're streaming and dealing with stupid bullshit that nobody wants to deal with, and it just happens because internet can randomly break without warning. Wait, what? Something tells me I want to hit that cloud, but I can't because I don't have any eggs and I'm stuck in a helicopter right now. Also, I don't know where the game is siphoning me to go towards because I couldn't find the end of the fucking pathway here. I think I see what they're doing here. They're herding you into this little maze and putting pipes around, and I think they're trying to encourage me to, like, use these pipes to, like, respawn the helicopter power-up and keep moving, which is really weird for level design. This is, if I had to guess, this is probably the right path. I can't say for certain, but based on, like, the last path being a mole path, it's just annoying. This one's got actual danger to it, because if you get hit, you could potentially find yourself falling towards the bottom and dying, whereas the mole path, you're just trying to, like, get through a really shitty maze more than anything. If I had to guess, there's probably a submarine segment, too. I'm not actually sure, though. I've only seen the submarine once, but it wouldn't surprise me if there's at least a few test levels. Well, there was one level that had the submarine, but it didn't really work right. You saw it, and it was in the middle of the air, and because there was no water, you couldn't use the submarine correctly. Actually, that's a thing that I didn't even think about, like, come to think of it, like, how did they test it? They didn't put any levels for the submarine in here, unless there are some, but I haven't seen any of the submarine levels in the prototype at all. It's just been, like, sorted other levels for whatever reason. Wait, what? A flower? Are you seriously telling me I traveled this direction to get a flower? Okay, what about now? Oh, I see the thing now. Maybe I can figure out where they're trying to take me from here, at least. I'm not sure how keen I am on... Oh, did I go back to the beginning of the fucking segment? Is this level... Or not this level, is this fucking section of this level just another shitty maze where it just fucking herds you into a like, distraction? Okay, hold on a second. Did I go through this part or... Oh, yeah, that looks like where I just went through. I was gonna say, like, that part that had, like, the little shoot upwards. I wasn't sure, actually. Let me see if I can look around, and never mind. I guess we're just gonna go back. I was gonna say, I can't figure out where this level is trying to, like, push me towards. I've been exploring and haven't found anything. I don't think the helicopter path is supposed to go anywhere, because we went all over, and there was literally nothing out of all that time, like, exploring. I think that was just meant to be another distraction. Oh, I can tell I'm not gonna like this level. It's just here to waste your fucking time with, like, distractions. Also, why is the camera, like, weirdly panned and not showing me this properly? That's weird. Oh, I recognize this. This is where the mole stuff is at, and I don't care to go back there, so we're just gonna say no to that and fuck off without bothering with it. I'd rather try to figure out where the actual exit is. I think this is... Yeah, this is definitely a level in the final game, even though it's modified. I think was it a boss level? I don't remember. There was a level where you basically go around a maze-like structure similar to this, and you had to get a key at in the level, and then come down to like a little pipe with like a little, what was it? It was like a drainage, like, what are they called? Like those little, yeah, drainage stopper or whatever, like you'd see in a bathtub, and you would have to like use the key to take it out of the pipe. So I think this is based on that level. The red nose level, oh boy. Come on, bring him back up where I can reach him, thank you. Yeah, this is definitely, I guess this is that level. It's not very fun though, I can say that much. This is quite an annoying experience, actually. This one's been, ugh, in terms of trying to actually play it. What is with this world and fucking dropping goddamn, like, mazes everywhere? Like multiple levels here have been mazes. A key? Okay, I guess we've got the key for the drainage thing if it's nearby here, which I'm assuming it is somewhere. So I saw something on the other side. Let me go back down a second. Yeah, I see this, but I don't have any way to reach it, and the pipe is, like, disconnected. There's something over here. What if I... Okay, so... That's really lame. It looks like you would be able to drop down there because there's that long pipe, and you'd expect, like, hey, why don't I drop down and try to follow the pipe? No, if you drop down, you just fucking die immediately. That's good to know, at least, I guess. You don't think you beat it? Yeah, there's a lot of trash levels in World 6, it seems like. The last two worlds have been not very great. I mean, overall, this whole ROM has had some not fantastic levels, to say the least, so yeah, there's been quite a bit of questionable content that I'm not big on, but at least it's been a decent experience. Just too bad there's a lot of shitty levels. It's not enjoyable compared to the final version, at least not in the same way. Whew, I'll be happy when I revisit Yoshi's Island again properly and get to see my favorite game the way I'm used to and not this version of it. I mean, this has been fun and interesting, but made me feel a little bit disappointed with it, that's for damn sure. I meant to check the, like, files from, like, the Giga Leak when I get done with this and see if there's, like, any stuff that I didn't check that's got, like, playable stuff, like... I know there's been stuff that people have been doing from, like, using the files to add stuff back to older games, and I'm not sure if any other ROMs leaked. I know there might be, like, a Star Fox X or Star Fox 2 ROM, and that's all I would, like, be aware of if there's, like, anything else that leaked at all. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, is this how I go up that pipe? I use the mouse? Wait, what? Oh, there's a path over here. Okay, I was gonna say, I was wondering, like, the fuck? What is this meant for if there's just a long pipe that leads to nowhere, but there is something here. Maybe this is, like, the right path here. I can't tell if this is something I've seen in the level or not. All these fucking pipes kind of just blend in together, actually, which is making it really awkward to play this level. I think we just fucking looped, actually. Where are we? Is this the same part with the mole again? I can't actually tell. This doesn't look completely familiar, though. Let's see. This doesn't look... This looks new. Let me check it. This is such a awkward level design. I'm glad they worked on this in, like, the final version. There's no fucking indicator, like, where the game wants you to go. It just fucking leads you all over the place, and you're expected to figure out, like, what the game wants out of you. Also, I think I just found an alternative entrance into the fucking airplane section. Great, so that ended up leading me nowhere. Oh my god, this level is a fucking headache to try exploring, and it's driving me insane trying to understand where it wants me to go to. Whatever, I'm gonna keep pushing. Oh shit, did it follow me? Okay, I think it's gone, never mind. I was about to say, I don't want that fucking bandit on my ass again. Let's see, where were we? I've been trying to think like what I was talking about before. I talked about Metroid and Zelda, and I got sidetracked because this level is, like, really long and really distracting, and also not a lot of fun. It's just been aggravating to play, honestly. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. It was specifically about Metroid and Zelda. We were talking about, like, the games that I like. I feel like I can talk about that for a little bit. Like, yeah, you'd think I, like, not liking, like, maze stuff that I wouldn't like playing Metroid or Zelda, but it's weird. I don't mind the exploration bits in those games. I mean, some of them are worse about it. Like, I'll say this, Metroid 2 is really bad about its exploration, and trying to fucking get around in that game is awkward and awful, and it just feels like there's, like, no point, and I've given up on, like, multiple playthroughs of, like, the original version before I eventually sat down and beat it. Also, shit, where was that room at? I was trying to go back for that key, because I feel like the game's gonna want me to snag the key and use it later in the level, but I don't remember. Okay, so we have where the key is at. I feel like or not key, but the keyhole is, so we can make a save state here, and we'll have, like, a spot where we have the drain. We just need the key. Have asked me my opinions on Crash Bandicoot. I don't remember if I've talked about that or not, so I don't mind, like, discussing that a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about the thing I just brought up, so I guess I'll talk about that first for a bit. But yeah, I like Crash Bandicoot. Like I said, we'll get to that topic in a little bit. Also, shit, there's a lot of fucking enemies everywhere. Oh, wow. Is this the same exact keyhole, or is this a, like, different one? I can't tell. I think it's the same keyhole, and I just looped the screen over. I'm not actually sure. Or maybe the key doesn't actually dissipate in this level, which would be really weird if that's the case. I mean, they could have had a second key, but I don't think levels with more than one key are very common in Yoshi's Island. Great, now I just gotta figure out where the fuck I got that key at again, because I don't remember where the fuck it was sitting at, actually. And we could be exploring for a little bit before we get anywhere near it. Let's see, yeah, I was talking about, let's see, I mentioned Zelda and Metroid. I think the reason I like Metroid and Zelda compared to, like, other games with, like, maze-like structure is, like, one thing I can say about Metroid, the exploration in that game is really well done. I'm not necessarily going to say, like, the original two. I'll say those two are rough around the edges. I think like, Metroid 1 is pretty good about... Oh, great, this thing's fucking me again. This stupid glitch enemy doesn't want to fuck off. Okay, I think I got rid of it. But yeah, like I was saying, Metroid is good. The exploration is really heavily encouraged. There's a lot of power-ups. The atmosphere is nice, and the game gives you a map and makes it easy to, like, look around for stuff. So I like Metroid. The atmosphere in the game is built up to be just really, really appealing in a weird way. Like, I think something about the science fiction vibe and, like, seeing another planet in Metroid is really cool. Also, I had a spot in here that I never got to check. I don't know if I'm going to get to reach it or not here, but yeah, I want to try going up that area where there was, like, a little up symbol with the mole, so I can see if I may have missed out on a certain passageway that I didn't explore. So I'm going to try to go and reach that area and check out it like that really quick, and since I'm in here, otherwise I'd just say fuck the mole section and not bother with it. God damn it, I wasn't actually trying to fucking collect that one, but whatever, as long as I can get where I want to, that's all I really care about. And I think I went too far. Shit. I'll go turn Yoshi back so we can check it again. The question is, where the fuck is that at? I don't remember which part of this maze has the up arrow on it. I just remember it was in here somewhere, and that denotes that you'd probably be able to climb up it with the mole, but I don't see anything. But yeah, Metroid scratches that really nice exploration science fiction itch. It's just a really good series. It's partially why I like Metroid Prime like a whole lot, is that I feel like even though I like story in games, like, I really also enjoyed exploring shit, and Metroid Prime gives you so much freedom in that aspect, and also encourages you to explore to, like, find story. That's something that I love, and I feel like it's a really cool way to handle a story. Like, it's really, really well thought out and really, really well done. I think it must have been farther back. Okay, so we got, like, partway through where this maze is, so it's gotta be a little further where the fucking up arrow is. It's around here somewhere. I know it is, because I saw it. I'd want to check it, though. But yeah, Metroid's just fun. It's got a lot of cool creatures. The idea of, like, seeing alien life in general is really appealing and fascinating to me, so naturally, Metroid is, like, a really fun series to look into and check out. It's just really, really well done. I've never really feel too bored when I play a Metroid game. The only time it gets even remotely boring is when you get stuck exploring and not really knowing where to go, and even then, that's not really too bad most of the time. It's usually pretty manageable. The map helps you by, like, letting you look through what you haven't checked out already and, like, try to fill in the details that way. Yeah, I gotta say, you're right about that, though. The mazes in World 6 have been pretty bad. Also, when we're talking about that, since I talked about Metroid, I'm not sure what to say about it right now, so I'll just leave it on my thoughts that, yeah, I like Metroid. I'd like to talk about it more, but drawing blanks to talk about it too much, so talk about Zelda now, since I mentioned both those. And Zelda is like another thing where I feel like it's done well. You get dungeons to explore, but the mazes in those dungeons are usually well put together, and it's usually pretty easy to explore those, even without a map. Like, Zelda dungeons are simplistic and very, very intuitive in their design. They lead you from room to room, and you know how to solve a Zelda dungeon when you step in, because every Zelda dungeon has, like, the exact same, like, design philosophy behind it, barring, like, the Breath of the Wild dungeons, and that's that you go in, you get an item, and then once you do that, you use the item to help you clear out rooms in the dungeon. If you go through and play, like, the dungeons and you don't find anything, you're missing the item and you don't know where you're going, there's a good chance you skipped over a room and you also happen to have, like, missed out on, like, a key somewhere, so have to backtrack and figure out puzzles and solve shit. It's all designed in a way where it's all really fair, really intuitive, and done really well. And it's a maze structure that's not bad, because it actually fucking makes it simplistic and easy for the player to understand. Never played Metroid either. Yeah, these levels have been less than great in terms of, like, how their design has been, which is saying not the best things about them, honestly. It's just been kind of overall. I don't know, they're not fun, that's for damn sure. You said that right. And Metroid, this is pretty good. Zelda's pretty good. Those series know what they're doing with their maze-like levels, and this has been a really poor attempt at mazes, like, on the whole world, with their hurting you in different directions and making it really awkward to try and fucking get anywhere, honestly. Also, god damn it, I had everything pretty well until I couldn't figure out where that key was, because I stumbled onto it. Not saying great things about the level design, though, that I was able to fucking one attempt find the key, then the next attempt when I play it, I wasn't able to find the fucking lock, so this is, like, really poor design. saying, hey, you gotta find the key, and you also gotta find the lock to open it, but they're both in, like, really weird directions, and there's no, like, amount of help that kind of points you anywhere near, like, where the lock is, so you happen to find the key, God help you. Is it meant to be more like Zelda or Yoshi? I don't know, Zelda Metroid, I mean, sorry, I read that wrong. I don't know, honestly, I mean, well, I guess we might never know. I wouldn't know what to expect, considering just this level design is certainly something. It's not quite the same as the final version. Not as good, in my opinion. That's for certain, though. Oh my god. Hey, I wonder how much time's gonna pass when I manage to get by this level. Oh god, not again! He's stuck in the wall. This happens very infrequently, but once that happened, it's like, might as well just fucking restart the goddamn level instead of trying to fucking and get him out of the wall. I mean, I could do the whole debugging thing and move Yoshi manually to save him and see if it gets Baby Mario back, but I'd rather just fucking restart. I hope we're not going to spend too long in this. I wanted to, like, finish tonight and do, like... That's interesting. You can stand on the bat if you try. Anyway, like I was saying, I hope we don't take too long for this. I was going to spend, like, 3 or 4 hours potentially, like, on this and get through, like, all this and finish it tonight, but holy fuck, is it taking forever to get anywhere and finish a lot of these levels in World 6, so... if this keeps up, I hate to say it, just because I don't want to go on for like 4 to 5 hours. I can do 4, and I don't even want to do that tonight. I might stop after like the next level and finish the rest of it on like another stream. I really didn't want to squeeze this into another, but it's looking like the level design is so fucking rough that it's siphoning me into a way where my only real way to do this that's not fucking totally insane would be stopping after I get done a little bit and then picking up on another date and finishing like the last 3 or 4 levels that I actually have left over, because God knows doing 8 of these levels could fucking be maddening, and I don't know if I can handle that tonight. I definitely want to, but I didn't expect this would happen with the pacing. Hang on a second. Is this the same spot with the lock? I mean, I can't tell. I think it is. There's like a jump point. I think it's where it's at. Let me look at this for a second. I'm trying to remember where this lock is at for future reference, actually. I think this is like near the start of the level, actually. Let me see here. I don't recognize like all this, probably because the only thing to identify the level by so far are fucking floating platforms and pipes, and that's not exactly giving me any landmarks I can go off of. Okay, so I think that's like one of the first pipes where there's like a way where you just go and go into the right, where it's like telling you to go forward that way. So looking from that, unless I'm looking at this wrong, this pipe after that, you can see where that's at real easy from these 2 pipes. That's where the key is, because, or not key, but the lock is, because you can memorize it based on the fact that it's past like one of the first big times you have to use a pipe. That's how I can memorize it. It's really awkward that I have to use like shitty fucking roundabout like landmarks to try and memorize this instead of having something really solid and easy to work off of, but the design and the prototype isn't really giving me anything that I can utilize here, so kind of have to remember really mundane little details. Okay, there's the key, finally. Jesus, that was fucking brutal. Going through all that shit. Now that we've done that, and now that I know where I'm going, though, I can actually fucking manage to go back and actually unlock the pipe. That's useful. I actually fucking got somewhere, finally. This level fucking is awful, though. It misleads you in, like, multiple ways into going the wrong way, and you have to locate a key that you are expected to memorize by some dumb bullshit, and then go back and find the pipe respectively. Like, none of this flows well. There's no hints or indicators like where any of this is supposed to be either. And wait a second, are you fucking serious? Is this supposed to be... Okay, I was gonna say, if that wasn't unlocked with 1 key and it took more than 1, I was about to scream it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no, oh no. Don't tell me they fucking put in a fucking lock that leads to just another section in the level, where it's not even like a new section. I can't tell for certain, but this doesn't look like a new level, actually. This looks like a part I've already been through. I can't really say. I think that was a fucking pipe that led nowhere. What the fuck? Who puts a fucking key lock behind something that has literally no significance in the level whatsoever? What kind of asinine design is that? It just makes you go and find a key and waste your time unlocking something when you don't even need to. I hope I'm wrong about that. What is the point in putting a fucking lock that has no purpose. Oh my god. I have to wonder if these are fucking troll levels, like, Jesus. They don't just happen to be designed in a great way, and they almost feel like they're intended to fuck with the player a little bit. Ugh. I can see why this wouldn't... Is this the real lock that I'm supposed to unlock, and this is like a throwaway where they trick you into wasting the key? Well, wait a second. Actually, wait a second. I need to figure this out here. Obviously, you can reach that by unlocking with a key, but there was another way over there, I'm pretty sure, wasn't there? Let me see. Yeah, looking at this, let me see. Hold on a second, I need to check this. Okay, that's near one of these pathways. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can find a way to loop into here and get to that lock, so... Did they just add a fucking red herring as a fucking lock just to fucking mess with the player and cause you to unlock the wrong lock? Like, who decides on these kind of things and is like, oh yeah, this is a good level design. This is so shitty and it messes with your instincts as for playing games. It's so badly designed. Like, why would you do this? This doesn't happen to be fun. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not actually sure, like, where you need to go here, so... Fucking... To deal with all this shit, to figure out how to reach it, that's something. At least there's a key over there. Wait, maybe the lock will stay gone, maybe I can get the key back, because the thing I got the key out of is, like, respawned. Maybe there's potential the key, like, respawns. We might have a solution here, even though it's not great. Still, the idea of a fake lock is like a really dick move, if that's what that's supposed to be. I fucking hate games like that. That's why I can't stand games like Jump King or fucking... Also, what was it? Getting Over It. They literally exist to fuck with the player and make them angry, and like... those kind of games are not games I find fun. Right, if I can remember which part of the fucking level had the key in it. I remember being there not that long ago, just not finding anything. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. I need to check on my AC. For some reason, my room has gotten really fucking hot. I normally keep it around the same temperature all the time, but right now it's getting fucking unbearably hot. Probably me being frustrated isn't helping any, but let me go check the temperature on my thermostat and be right back. Yeah, I need to check and see what it says. Maybe lower it a degree or two. Ugh. Fuck. Alright, I'm back. I don't know why it's hot. It's set to a lower temperature, but it's still, like, fucking burning up in my apartment right now. It's like it's set at 72, and I lowered it down, like, to 69 just to get it to be a little bit cooler where I wasn't burning up. I hope that'll be enough. Ugh, fuck. I've thought about, like, getting a fan in my apartment. Maybe I should actually buy one just to have something to cool me off a little more. I don't know. Also, fuck, where's that fucking path I was taking? I don't remember, excuse me, where I had to go to actually reach the key anymore, and whenever I go over here, it seems like a dead end. Maybe I need to go back through that pipe in front of me. Yeah, maybe that would help if I got a fan. Might give me a little more cooling. I have like a ceiling fan, but that doesn't really fix the problem I've got. It doesn't really make it easier on me. Might be better when I'm, like, having these problems, though. Wow, this level is kind of really shittily designed, like... there's nothing straightforward about this level. The maze is confusing as fuck. You have to get multiple keys, it seems like, and it fucks with your instincts. I already kind of hate this level. For good reason. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably... I'm gonna probably have to, like... let Yoshi die in order to, like, actually fucking figure this out. I don't think I can do it otherwise. I had, like, a little bit of a system here that I was marking, and if I pay attention, I might be able to, like, mark this by, like, my notepad or something and try to keep, like, notes on, like, certain landmarks in the level. This is, like, designed badly enough that it's making it awkward to, like, try and traverse the level. Throat, ugh. Well, actually, the worse in the prototype. Yeah, I could probably agree with that. This level is just... ugh, it's not fun. It's a shitty, really terrible maze that just fucking screws with your instincts, and God, is it fucking unfun. Oh well, though. Whatever, as long as we get through this shit, this could very well be the last level I can fucking stomach tonight, and I hope that's not the case, but I don't really want to keep going through shit levels all night, and God, I wanted to beat this tonight. I was close, and in fact, I didn't expect this. I don't think any other world in the game has gone through and given me so much trouble, actually, that I've had to fucking, and like, stop in the middle of my session and then pick it back up, because the fact that surely just they've all been somewhat manageable, even with the shitty levels. Like, World 2 took me like 2 hours, but I still beat it. World 3 was not that bad, because I managed to get through World 3 and nearly all of World 4 in one session, and I stopped for the sake of not wanting to run in, like, so much time. World 5 was pretty damn bad about its length, though, I'll say that much. I nearly didn't finish World 5 on stream. This one has been... wow, this world has had some shitty levels, though. I'm starting to think this might be my least favorite. Also, let me go back here for just a second. Yeah, so... okay, so... yeah. Far right, I think this is like... far right, first end pipe. Far right, first pipe. Far right, first pipe on the end. And that should tell me that it's this pipe. And then from here, I think that gives me like in the spot of the first lock, actually. So that tells me where to go if I note that. Okay, there's that. Oh boy. 6-5 is the very long cave. I remember it's slightly harder when it's not a maze. That's good to hear. I'd like to do at least one more level after this, but I don't know how we're going to be doing and how our time will go. I'd like to stop before it gets to too much longer. I'd want to finish this tonight, like I said I would, but Jesus, I'm not in the mood to keep taking extra time out. I don't want to spend a 4-hour session beating this if I don't have to, and God forbid, potentially 5 hours. The rest of the levels are maze-like, so I'm gonna beat this. Gonna beat 6-5, maybe we might stop after that. I think the key was around, like, a little bit further than this. Yeah, this was where the lock was, the first lock. So, right, let me see if we can remember. I hate that I have to, like, make a mental checklist and a map while I'm doing this in my head to, like, know exactly where I'm going, just so I won't fuck up on, like, looking for, like, the key to get the locks. Let me see here. Okay, there's some more of those timers. I could have used, like, the walk through the wall with, like, the debug, but I didn't really want to do that. Okay, this is where the key is. Okay, so you go through the pipes from, like, after the lock. I think I see what it needs me to do. I think I need to go through that, and then that'll work. I just need to remember this. It's near the lock. That's what I need to remember about the key. I can't tell if the key can respawn. I'm gonna try my hypothesis and see if me doing this will not only let me go up, but now that I've done this, I think I misremembered some of the details, so let's try going and see if the key spawns back. The game showed another, like, thing there where the key was at, but that may have been another part of the level that I was seeing and not what I thought it was. I'm trying to see if it'll come back and show up a second time. Whew, I'm so glad that I've got, like, a good variety of games right now. Balances out this bullshit a little bit and makes it less aggravating to play. Also, I think wait, let me see here. Okay, so I can't tell if there's, like, any other way, and if you're supposed to go like, through a different path or not to reach that other lock. It's not really apparent here, just looking. Just trying to get a, like, judge based on, like, what I saw here. Okay, you can jump over that, though. That's interesting, and... Wait a second. Is this the same place that I... Is this the fucking lock door? Hold on a second, hold on a second. I don't think it is, but I can't tell. Okay, there's the lock. Yeah, that's not exactly it, so... Wait a second, wait a second. I think I just found a solution, maybe. So, go over here, and I just fucked it up. Yeah, I think you need to get on this Shy Guy. Wow, what an obtuse solution to a puzzle, though. This is probably isn't even the intended solution either, but it's like the only solution that I can find. If I could get the timing, the problem is the enemies aren't staying out. I was gonna say I could use that Shy Guy, jump on its head, and then, yeah, I jump over that, and I think I'm on the side where the other keyhole is now. Let me see. It looks like it, at least, unless I'm misremembering. So, if you were to do this, then, and you actually find the keyhole, yeah, you could do that to get to the other side of it. Okay, I'm gonna just suicide so we can restart the level. That's not a great way to solve the level, but I mean, that's a way to get to the other keyhole that I was looking for and make it through finally. Ugh. I'm glad I'm playing a variety of games right now. Sucks that I'll be having less to play in a little bit, but I mean, whatever. Also, I'm glad I have like that balance because I need it right now. If I was playing just this game or just Pikmin 251, I feel like I'd probably snap a little bit. Pikmin 251 is actually better than this. I mean, it's hard. I'm not sure if I like the difficulty much, but God, does it feel good to have like a nice, healthy mix of like different variety of games at the moment. Paper Mario, this, also Pikmin 251. I don't know about you guys. Personally, when it comes to games, I really prefer to have like at least 2 or 3 games going that I can play and like mix things up at a time. Not necessarily stream, although I do like to stream like when I have like 2 games at minimum that I can play and sometimes 3, but I prefer to always have like one game and then a backup game, and or not even really backup game, I just have like 2 games that they like to play and I switch between them during my time. Excuse me, yeah, switch between 2 games during my time and like to make sure that they have like a nice variety where if I don't like one thing I'm playing, I can swap over to another game. It's just a really, really healthy way to play games, in my opinion. Gives you variety and plenty of neat stuff you can play. I think a lot of people probably do that same exact thing I do, though, where it's like, play with... Whoops, I forgot to grab the fucking key, which means I may have just accidentally screwed myself. I, like, did that from muscle memory of doing it and forgot to grab the key first. Shit. My bad, I'll restart, because I don't know if I can go back and grab it now. But yeah, I feel like I need that for having a better time. Just playing one game on repeat can get really boring sometimes. God forbid you if it's not a fun game like this prototype has been, like, very unfun. I'm so tired right now. How's chat holding up right now? No messages been showing up for a while. Just want to make sure everything's cool. Make sure everything's working. By the way, since I bothered to bring up, like, games and, like, stuff I was playing through and, like, my habits, like, you guys playing through anything particularly interesting right now? What are you guys playing? I'm just curious to hear. I haven't played much of anything off-stream, frankly. I play, like, a little bit of Clubhouse. I've been playing Tetris 99 a lot. I don't think I have, like, a dedicated single-player experience I've been playing. I've been doing a bit of Death Road to Canada when I've had some free time, and I've been trying to finish, like, all the game modes. I actually... excuse me. I finished all the original game modes and got, like, By the hardest mode, like Keepa mode and that. I want to stream that again eventually. God damn it! That was... what? Excuse me, what? Why did I not just die immediately? The fuck? That was weird, really weird. What the hell? Okay, whatever. I'm going to pretend like that didn't happen and just fucking try again. But yeah, I've been playing Death Road to Canada, finishing all the difficulties. I beat the hardest, like, game mode in it and tried, like, some of the ones they added in updates. There's only, like, 3 of them, and trying to beat, like, the last big challenge mode now, called, like, Quick Death Mode. That's what I've been doing. Not really much else. I haven't had anything I've been wanting to play. I think I played, like, a little bit of Donkey Kong Country on the Virtual Console, because I've been wanting to play, like, something for single player, and I figured, hey, it's up on Switches Online, I might as well touch it and play it some, because I like the game, and I haven't played it, like, too many times, so might as well... Oh my god! Right when I find a possible solution, I get fucked over by, like, the game not bringing Baby Mario back where I can actually reach him. Like, that's not great. I'm not a fan of how I've been getting screwed over by this level multiple times in a row. Ugh, fuck. Also, I was trying to name that enemy before, and I don't think that enemy that, like, grabs Baby Mario actually has a name. I think those enemies are just like a prototype version of the... what are they called again? The Toadies, the Toadies that steal Baby Mario. Also, come to think of it, are Toadies ever in a Mario game? Like a mainline Mario game? I don't remember ever seeing these guys in a mainline Mario game, just in Yoshi's Island, and they have like one specific purpose of stealing like a Baby Mario, and that's it. A weird enemy that doesn't really have like much use. It just got utilized for like this game, and I think it might be in some other Yoshi titles. That's really it though. I mentioned that earlier, like, they really have a lot of, like, enemies or really, like, a lot of designs for stuff that never get utilized a second time for whatever reason. I've noticed that's really common in Yoshi's Island and other Mario spin-offs. Sometimes not even spin-offs, sometimes it's, like, mainline stuff, even. Is there any other mainline game? Yeah, probably not. I don't know why that's the case. It's a little weird how there's so many, like, throwaway enemies that haven't been returning to the series ever. Probably a quick addition for this. Yeah, that's probably it. I think the Toadies are in Yoshi's story as well. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I thought I remembered if you lost like a Yoshi in Yoshi's story that a Toadie would come up and actually kidnap your Yoshi from you, and that's how you like lost Yoshis to play with, and you had to like be really careful about how you played the game as a result. Otherwise, you'd lose every Yoshi you had. Okay, right. Now that I finally got the key, we can do this properly. Talk about a fucking roundabout solution, though. Go up, grab the key, then fucking use a stupid little, probably not even intended solution to fucking jump over the wall and do this. I mean, at least it works, though. At least it's something. Now, if I can just remember where that fucking wall was, I think it's over here. Okay, so... fun. Now I have to spawn either a rat or a fucking Shy Guy to do that. Lovely. And, of course, the Shy Guy that I want seems to be gone for not a good reason. Oh my god! Excuse me, sit tight, guys. We're gonna be doing this for a little bit, I can already tell. I'm trying to figure out how to get the Shy Guy to show back up again, because I need him to pass it. I don't see myself doing this off of a rat here. No, we're not using it on that. We're using this where I want to, damn it. And wait a second, can I not go... yeah, I got it to the wrong screen, no wonder. So can I not go backwards? I can, I think. Let's see, maybe I need to transition through a pipe and it'll respawn things. There aren't a lot of new games going around right now, are there? Seems like a lot of things that are like this year, since there's not like many new games, like this year's been a good year to catch up on like games you haven't played or do backlog stuff. Have I heard of Henry Stickmin? Yeah, I know about Henry Stickmin. I've never played it, but I've heard about it. I'm pretty sure it's like I think it's like a Flash series or something. I might be wrong about that. I know it's like a popular game series, and I don't know like all the details about it, but I know that it's somewhat big and on YouTube stuff, so I've heard of it. Also, fuck, I should have save stated when I got over. That was my fault. Can I have Baby Mario back, please? Like, please let me have Baby Mario. I don't want to come back up again with the key just to fucking pass the level. It's not gonna bring him back, is it? Okay, fine, game. I'll fucking save state next time I get over here. Considering the game was enough of a giant dick that I couldn't fucking get over there. Fucking came all that way just to lose Baby Mario. Lovely. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna beat this level before I stop, I can promise that, and I'm probably gonna keep going until I at least hit the 3-hour mark and hopefully get fucking 6.5. Although I might not go to 3 hours if I get 6.5 sooner. The big meme, and there's a dance. Actually, not a big meme, it's a big thing, the dance kind of meme. Interesting. I might have to play it sometime. I've had interest in it since I've like saw like what it's like. I think I know about it because I think Markiplier played that, unless I'm mistaking it for another game. Like it had like a bunch of really dumb references in it. It looked kind of fun. It's a really goofy game. I think that's the game I'm thinking of. I might be mistaking it for something else, but yeah, Flash game. It sucks that Flash games are like gonna be dying out when like Flash is like completely just phased out. I don't remember when that's gonna happen either. I wish I knew what day that was on. I'd like to do like a stream of Flash games, but I don't know when we will be seeing the end of Flash games. Can you go away from the pipe? I don't want to kill you so I can use you as a platform. Yeah, Flash was a good thing and enabled a lot of great Flash games. I have a lot of good memories from Flash games, so I don't want to see it go because a lot of stuff will be gone. I think that Newgrounds had a solution for it, but that's like the only place I've heard of that's had like anything in place for it, so not a great scenario, honestly. Getting Baby Mario back. Hey, C's, welcome back. Glad you could make it. We've been going for a little while. World 6 has gotten worse and worse progressively, unfortunately, so not been a lot that you've missed out on. The levels have gotten fucking... Oh my god! That is some fucking ass design there. I try to fucking pass. The enemy fucking literally chases me so that when I try to jump on it, I end up landing on its head before I'm ready to do like my big jump, so I can't position it where I can like get over the segment I'm trying to jump over. It's like the game knew that I wanted to like jump and it decided to screw me over when I was trying to. I'll go back and see if I can get it to respawn, though. Actually, I'm glad you're, like, here, but, like, you missed out on a lot, and you should be glad about that, because the maze that I've been going through for this level has been fucking miserable. We've probably been stuck on this level for 20 minutes or more. It's not very fun. Okay, let me save the game position again. This level has been so shitty. There we go. Let's see, now that we got Baby Mario safe, we can fucking relax. Now that we've actually gotten a save state. This level is terrible. Oh my god, this level could give somebody PTSD from how fucking bad it is, honestly. This is a shitty design. I think there's probably another intended solution where you find that other basket on the other side. But legit, fuck doing that when I can just do this and get over it in a more sane way than fucking what they were doing. Oh my god! Are you shitting me? There is another fucking lock. Why? Who in the right mind wanted this many locks in this level? I'm gonna fucking do something really quickly. Give me a second. So, right. We can't skip over to look where this ends and figure out where the lock is. Or the key is. What if let's see, I didn't check all the pipes yet, did I? Let me see. We need to find another key. So, presumably this has 3 keys. We don't know where they're at. I think we've seen another key. I'm starting to think my best bet would be to just say, fuck doing this fairly, because this level doesn't want to play fair, so I'm not gonna play fair with it. I don't give a shit anymore. I'd rather fucking and cheat a level that's going to cheat me out of, like, playing fairly. In fact, I think this respawns, but only, like, when you're looking at it from another angle. I think this is the same box I thought it was, but if you try to reapproach it, it just disappears. Who designs levels like this? What the fuck? This is some shitty level design. Or maybe it's not, I don't know, I don't care though. We're ending this nonsense, I'm not gonna fucking waste more time with it. I don't want to waste the fucking goddamn hour or two of my life on this fucking level, and I want to be done. I would have fucking drove myself insane if I kept playing this level any further, I think. Oh, okay, there's a middle ring here, which isn't a good sign, though. That means there's still more level. I don't want to do more of this level. Okay, I remember this part, too, from another level. I'm not sure which one it is, though. The log and the lava. How do you do this again? Thought you just stood to the edge of it and it got the log to move. It's not doing it, though. I need to lean myself further on the log or something. Or jump, maybe. Is this broken? The log's not fucking moving the way it's supposed to. Wow, I think this one's like broken. The log's not doing its job. I'm pushing at it like when I can, and it's just not fucking making the log move. It's not moving the way it does in the final version. Okay, if it's not gonna move, then I'm gonna have to do this the cheap way, because there's no fucking... It seems like the log physics aren't working correctly, so why bother trying to do this the right way if it's not gonna work? Okay, there we go. I'm just fucking skipping to the very end of that so we can actually go to the end. Whoa! Okay! I didn't have enough time to fucking get the command going because it fucking immediately dropped me, and I tried to activate the L+ up. I'm gonna try and do it again, though. I want to explore this like I did with 2.4 before I gave up. Something tells me that Red Nose isn't coded in this version, though. Something tells me he's still not added until, like, closer to the very final version of the game. This has been a hell of an experience, goddamn. If we get more of these prototypes, I hope they're a little better than this kind of thing is, though. Like, this one's not very great. It's cool to see the stuff in it, but, like, I hope they're more polished and more fun than the Yoshi's Island prototype has been. See what's like lava texture and a wall and nothing else, and trying to see if there's like more bits of level anywhere that I can play, but I think this might actually be like all of the level. I think this might be over and there's nothing else. I don't think this is gonna be another 2.4 scenario unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, I guess we're resetting and going back to, like, the menu and just going to be playing from the map and do 6.5 now. That was a hell of a broken, shitty, and messy level. I couldn't even beat it legitimately because it was so bad. I'm just glad it's over with. Ugh. Alright, let's continue. Let's see, where was I? 6.5. Also, trying to think of other topics I wanted to fucking do one more, and then I'm gonna do this as the next level. Sure, the game didn't want me to be... Yeah, I can sort of understand that they're like, this point, it's like, I don't want to continue this because it's just nonsense and not fun. It's just lost all trail of being a good level really early in. Ugh. Alright, I'm thinking on like some stuff I want to talk about, actually. Let's talk about some games, actually. Just had like some stuff I want to discuss. Just game series in general. Any of you guys play like the Professor Layton series? I like talking about puzzle games a lot, even though I'm not like the type to play them very often. I mean, I like them depending. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. I guess it depends on like the game you're playing. Also, I swear this is a level in the final version. I don't remember which one it is, but I remember this layout here, so I know I've seen this. Never heard of it? It's a series of puzzle games where you play as a man that's named aptly Professor Layton. You go around solving puzzles, like talk to villagers and they give you these puzzles, and then you also They have like puzzles you get normally through you play it. It's also really like story heavy, and that's like the reason I like it, is that I like to see like the story in it. It's really, really interesting and really, really good. The puzzles are really, really simplistic, so even somebody who's like not good at puzzle games can make your way through like the Professor Layton series pretty well and not struggle too much. I have a soft spot for them. They're really, really good. It's animated too, where it's like it's not quite like an anime art style, but it is kind of similar. It's like in 2D and got like a hand-drawn style to it. It's really good looking and really good. It's a good series. I like it a lot. I might have to stream some of those games. Remember it? Cool. I mean, I wasn't sure if you'd heard of it or not, but it's a really good series, and I do like it. I played like a few of the games. I played them fairly out of order, but they're all really good from what I have played. I played the first game, the third game, and I think I played let's see, what was it? I played the sixth game. I played a little bit of the second game too, but I didn't beat the second game because the second game is like a lot harder in terms of puzzles, and I just never got around to checking it out for whatever reason. The story seemed good though. I just never played it. Like, the puzzles were fun, but they were hard, and also I didn't want to waste time with it. I don't know, I didn't even get like I got a copy of it without like a case, and I had like the cartridge from a GameStop, and that was annoying. Like, I wanted to have like the case to hold it and keep track of it easy. I probably lost my copy. I don't know where my like copies of the games are right now. I could probably try to dig them out. I might do those on stream sometime. I like those games a lot. I'd like to play like the whole series, and if I tried to buy them now, they're probably like scalped. I don't know for sure. I know Curious Village can be like found on mobile, but I don't know if I'd want to play it on mobile. I'd like to play like the DS version. If they really wanted people to like play the games though, they could easily port them to like consoles like Phoenix Wright did, and make it so there's like a collection of the make a collection of the Professor Layton series. I think there's a new one, but I've heard it's not very good. It's like based on like his adoptive daughter, and the plot line doesn't look very interesting. I've heard the puzzles aren't as good, and it's not an amazing game. And from what I've heard, like apparently it's just not as interesting. The puzzles are much worse. Like the whole package is not as good. Oh right, I have to do my analog stick. I forgot. But yeah, nothing about it looks great. The character change doesn't help any. They took a different approach and changed it into like some weird episodic thing where it's like you play through cases at like a different pace when there wasn't anything like this in Professor Layton before, and I don't like that like a whole lot. I just like the way the older games were. I'd like to see those get ported over to Switch or something sometime. They're kind of old now, so I feel like if they get moved over, it'd have to be ports. I feel like it wouldn't be normal to release them now at that point, even though the last two games are 3DS games. I'm surprised they haven't done a collection already. That'd be something that would probably sell well. Do like a collection of like the originals that were set in like a present time, and then do the second trilogy that were supposed to be like a past trilogy based on Layton's origins, and then they could sell like two separate trilogies. Okay, right, get the egg to grow up, and then we can go up here really quick, and I think we're probably getting close to the end of the level. I can't tell how much is left. Excuse me. If you guys have interest, I might consider doing Professor Layton streams one day. I have thought about it. I don't think I've ever really had like a lot of time or urge to do it right away, because it's been like I have a lot of other games I want to play, and even right now I happen to be like not like ready for it right away, but I would love to play them on stream. They're fun. I could probably go through all 6 of the games over time. Okay, yeah, that's good. I think we're gonna get ready to stop here. As much as I have enjoyed the stream, I've missed a topic in the chat earlier, and I feel a little bad about it. We can discuss that later anyway, and I can do it whenever. I was going to talk about that whenever. It's not a big deal. I think it's Mega Man related. We'll talk about it at another point, another stream. I think I'm going to stop here because I don't know how long the last 3 levels are, and I don't want to get in over my head, so we'll do all those levels in one more session just to avoid taking too long and me losing my mind from how fucking infuriating this goddamn prototype is being right now. I genuinely didn't expect I would need to make a 7th part, but here we are. We'll do this next week and we'll have a proper finale of this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the streams. I'm going to stop here and I'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll do the finale of Paper Mario and the Origami King. We're gonna end it and do like we'll be done with it. I can talk over my high points. I might have a little bonus if we finish early and do something extra. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, we'll figure out how that'll go and I'll finish it. If it ends up ending in like an hour, I might just stop with me beating like the game and not doing anything more. I think there's a 100% ending that's like a secret ending, so we'll probably look that up and watch that as well, so that can be part of what we do there, is see the 100% ending after we beat the game. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to end the stream here tonight, and I'll be back with Paper Mario and the Origami King tomorrow. We'll finally finish it tomorrow, and there's not going to be any more streams this week. I imagine the next stream will be either Monday or Sunday. I don't know exactly when, because I told you guys I'd be going down to my brother's on the weekend over, like, the baby, since they know they're going to be having a baby soon, so I'll be out of town. Anyway, bye guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a great day or night. See you guys later. Bye!